If I seem a little bit off, I'm watching a fight right now. I'm watching a fight, so yeah. If I seem a little off, I'm just watching a fight over here. But we on. What's good, gang? What's good, gang? All right, y'all know how we get down. I'm gonna be watching the fight. We're gonna jam a little music though. You know what I'm saying? To start the show off. Let's get the likes up. Get the likes up. Get the likes up, everybody. Get the likes up. Mayweather not looking good right now, y'all. All right, let's get to it. Shout out to 420 gang.
Yeah. MK. I took the heart away, I'm ballin' like a man. You get me feeling by the bitch that I've been had. How that shit said, I'm back in my bed. These niggas be hating, they gon' do that shit with bad. How that shit said, I'm back in my bed. I'm back in my bed. How that shit said, I'm back in my bed. Yeah, hey. At first I was done, now I'm back on that head. Point 4 be the reason that nigga be mad. First nigga playing, get pop like a tag. I'm shit like the flu, go get you a man. Go get you a man, stay with the gang, no smoking the gas. Nigga be beefing, go get you a bag. Why would I be mad by some shit out of hand? These niggas be mad, they be going outside. Pull up in the whip and it don't got no tag. Be resting my jeans, of course I'm a sag. I'm dropping the bags, it's 50 on dash. My bitch she bad, some did it and rag. Up over this tool, of course it's a head. Yeah, I got a head to get run like some legs. Pull up on my block, on my soul, on my blast. Go ask about Quavo, you think I'm Jareb. On my way to the top and I'm gon' make it happen. No, I cannot stop, get it rest in my pants. I'm stacking it green, but no, I not catch. I 21 times. Wait before 7, Elon to hear rhyme. These niggas cat. My sister play Bedo, the cake I be stacking. Go trapping this boy, y'all finna play Madden. Ain't talking about paper, then I see you later. These niggas faker, yeah, they are haters. I don't wanna fuck her, I just want the face. I just wanna talk her like I'm on the plate. I took the heart away, I'm ballin' like a man. He ain't me feeling by the bitch that I've been had. Now that she say, I'm back on my back. Hey, they gon' do that shit with pay. How that she say, I'm back on my back. I'm back on my bag.
Hey, JD, I'm back in my bag. He say you want smoke on his head like a rag. You did some 420, get left in the bag. How they do the dash, take out like I'm flash. I'm young and no trap, but I don't like the brag. Slam with no tag, I think it's a tag. 420 the reason why these niggas mad. He get out of London, I'm slapping his dad. Yeah, oh, okay. When I shoot you little bitch, you gon' think it's a trade. When it's time for that smoke, pussy bitch kinda straight. 420 by action, don't got time to play. Bitch, I'm flexing the line. It's on my waist, if he get out of line. I bet I'm a spray. I'm straight out the sub, I slide in the day. And I poke me a fro in the pink in the maid.
All the way, I'm ballin' like a man. He ain't me feeling by the bitch that I've been had. How that shit said, I'm back in my bag. These niggas be hating, they gon' do that shit with bad. How that shit said, I'm back in my bag. Yeah.
I don't even speak up on that shit deep over.
Shout out to 420 gang.
Gang. Yeah. 420. Yeah. Yeah, I just might come walk you down with a cover, man. Set up my life, so don't mind if I show my ass. Creep in the car, we gon' make sure you motivated. Yo, all this shit in my pocket, what you mean I supposed to say? I need it all, I ain't talking about the grocery bag. Be my son like a motherfucking Zodiac. That nigga cousin for fun, bitch blow your gas. I ain't tryna fuck, I'ma blow you back. You wanna fight, so I'm like with a shoulder. I just caught out black and I ain't even noticed that. I still clutch on my still like a mouth. We still like an instrument, then we gon' clap. We still in the streets every day like we travel. I slap the shit out and she called me about. To the top like a loud. Got smoke like tobacco. I like the 4-5 with the Glock and shoot fast. Pull up, turn the bitch to a fucking disaster. I'm speaking fast like a motherfucker pounce. Yeah, look at my chain, it's cold. Allow out here for a beat, now she called me a mouse. First nigga play, get sent to the ER. Caught me a bin here, now I can't see. Nigga say he want smoke, so I gave him a free guard. These nigga pussy, they something like a sweetheart. I'm saying gorilla, that's something that we are. If lil' mama with it, I turn to a C-sharp. Make nigga turn to a C-sharp. We got all the smoke. We got all the smoke. Pull up and you know that we ain't doing no fucking talking, ho. 420 been a gang, you know we love to shoot shit often, ho. The shit ain't about no money, just be quiet, the fuck you talking for? Who that is over there? Quavo. I come walk your ass down with a Draco. Got a big ass dick like DB from Halo. I want see cheese, yeah, I want queso. Say you want smoke, say so. Shit like a coke can, Fago. You got a gun for what, you ain't spray ho. 420 post on the block like Lego. Walk your way down, know I'm not with that talk. Big hole in the head like a motherfucking dog. Got meds in my cup, but I ain't even coughing. Don't play with 420, they shoot shit often. His mama crying out his face in the coffee. Telling me Cold Stone Cold Steve Austin. How about the con, it big at the spot? Shouldn't have gave it a D, now the liver be stalled. Well, you know when you speak on 420, it's cautious.
It's cautious. Better yet, bitch, we sending shots out of Uber. Folks gon' be the game, won't do no recruiting. Shut the block down, I'ma come through and shoot. With D-Long get clipped, then we shootin' the move. Pull up in the vert, I'm not fucking with who. You put him on a shirt, bitch, you know how I do it. Yeah, bitch, you know how I do it. Beat her back up, she gon' let me record. Tell him gotta pop out, I'ma slide when I'm bored. Bitch, you know I'ma blow it.
Yeah. Shout out to 420 gang, man. Shout out to 420 gang. All right. What's good, gang? Get the likes up in the building. Get the likes up. I'm still watching the fight over here, man. But, in the meantime, get the likes up, y'all. It's the gang. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thought I was going to hit it, yo. Y'all thought it was, but now the show ain't starting yet.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
It's the gang, man. It's the gang, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's good, y'all? All right. Let's get the likes. This fight is trash. Both of them look horrible. FYI, y'all not missing nothing. Y'all are absolutely missing nothing. That fight is horrible. Hey, man, let's get the likes up. We about to get the show started, man. I'm just getting everything in order. I was kind of running behind watching that sorry fight. And Mayweather, he looked trash. All right. All right. Let's get to it. How many likes we got right now? Let me check. All right, let's get the likes. Let's get 100 likes in here. Let's get 100 likes, 100 more likes. Excuse me, 100 more likes. We already at 100. Let's get 200 likes, and then we'll start the show. Everybody in the building, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. All right, so boom. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit the like button for me. Hit the like button for me. All right, there we go. Let's get it. Need 70 more, y'all. And we can start the show off. Let's get 70 more. We could jump the show off, y'all. We gotta let everybody know we live, you know what I'm saying? We gotta let everybody know we live. Hey, y'all, hit my cash app in the comments, mods, $ Ratchet TV. You know what I'm saying? Let me unpin that. But yeah, get the likes up, y'all. Hit that like button. We already got over 500 in here. You know what I'm saying? We need 60 more likes, y'all. Let's get to it. Let's get to it, Ratchet Gang. Hit that like button. I need my mods in the building. What's good to all my mods? You know what I'm saying? Who we got in the building? Let me see what I can see. Kimberly was good. Jennifer was good. Boo. Sarah Jones, what up? You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? And I think I said Brittany already, but if I didn't, Brittany was good. I think that's all the mods I didn't seen in the building. Yeah. I really ain't even got that many mods. I need some more mods though. So yeah, I do need some more mods. I ain't really got that many. And it be going crazy in here sometimes. So we got some things to talk about though, gang. We got a couple things to talk about, a couple of things going on, but I need y'all to hit that like button for me. Hit that like button for me. If you Ratchet Gang, hit that like button for me.
Audio Jungle.
50 more likes, y'all. 50 more.
Audio Jungle.
Come on, y'all. Hit that like button for me. Let's get this show started. We got some things to talk about, Ratchet Gang.
Audio Jungle.
I got the dopest animations in the game.
Audio Jungle.
The dopest animations in the game. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button for me. Oh yeah, hold on. There we go. All right, where we at? Where we at? Let me see. Where we at? All right, we almost there. Need like 35 more. We almost there, y'all. Everybody who just hit the stream, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link though, and we're gonna be able to get up here and chop it up about a couple things because it's been a couple things that they want me to address. So we could address it tonight. By the way, if y'all didn't check that King Von and Dirk video I did out earlier, check that King Von and Dirk video I put out earlier. It's not no live content. It's just some content I had dropped. You know what I'm saying? It's just some content I dropped earlier. All right, where we at? All right, y'all. We almost there. Almost there. Hit that like button. We almost there and we can start this show off. Everybody's starting to come in. We got to let them know we live. You know what I'm saying? You got to hit the like button to let them know we live, y'all. Let's get it. All right. All right, there we go. It's looking better now. It's looking a lot better now. All right. So check this out, y'all. I don't know what's been going on ever since the interview I did, the last interview I did, which was the Queen's Domain interview. Ever since that interview, I hate when my lights do this. Hold on. All right, there we go. I hate when they flash. All right. After I did the Queen's Domain interview, a lot of stuff has been happening, y'all, and I want to talk to y'all about it. So let's see. Are we there yet? So we can discuss this. Are we there yet? Almost 10 more likes. We almost there. Almost there, guys. I'm ready to talk about it. We almost got 700 in here, so I think we can get ready to talk about it. I just need 10 likes and we can get it started. All right. All right, so boom. What's good, Ratchet Gang? Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody who pulled up. I want to chop it up about this little story here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little story we got to talk about because my name has been. Appreciate you for that. My name has been in the headlines again today. You're probably like, why the hell your name in the headlines, Ratchet? I woke up to some people saying that I was beefing with Bedo. and I was trying to line Beto up. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? You know what I'm saying? But ever since the Queen interview, ever since that Queen interview, there's been so much weird stuff happening like around me. You know what I'm saying? It's just been weird. And she mentioned some things in the interview we did. Hit that like button if you're just getting in the building. Uh, she mentioned some things about me. She mentioned some things about Sin, my old co-host. Shout out to Sin, by the way. But she mentioned a lot of things in that interview, and it wasn't. This has nothing to do with Mo3, by the way. This has nothing to do with. This has everything to do with what happened around this interview that we did with Queen. All right, we're good. All right. So this has everything to do with the interview we did with Queen. The interview we did with Queen kind of opened up some things to everyone. There was some, there was some stuff that had came out in that interview about from Sin's end, about what happened and why she ended up leaving. Then on top of that, with that being open, came out some people hitting me up, saying that the dude was telling the truth, this and that, whatever. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell happened or what the fuck. But I did see something about her saying that someone tried to kill her last night or something like that, allegedly. I don't know what the hell is going on with that. I don't have any knowledge of that. I haven't spoken to her. I've reached out to her maybe like 4 or 5 times, but I haven't gotten a response. I don't know what's going on with her. So when you asking me what's going on with her, I don't know. I don't even think I dropped. Did I drop the link? Let me see if I dropped the link because I want to pin it while I was talking, but I don't think I did. Okay, I did. All right, I did drop the link. All right. Well, anyway, whenever I was we spoke, but I couldn't really get an understanding of what the hell was going on. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't really get an understanding of what was going on. I was trying to figure it out, but I was just like, what? Yeah, her number got leaked. And when her number got leaked, she was getting a bunch of calls, whatever, whatever. So she changed her number, whatever. Cool. Then with that came, the alleged audio of something going on, some alleged audio. Hold on, guys. Some people are complaining about my volume. All right, give me 1 second. Let me see if I can fix it. Give me 1 second. All right, can y'all hear me? I thought I mean, I could hear myself perfectly fine with my audio, but let me know if y'all can hear me, so I can continue. I'm completely thrown off now, but let me know if y'all can hear me. All right, ain't nobody gonna turn on me. Can y'all hear me? Okay, you can hear me. Okay, okay. Thank you. All right, thank you. All right, we good. Maybe it was that person's computer or audio or whatever. I don't know. Fix your. I want to fix your audio or yours. I don't know. But where the hell was I? Where the hell was I? Appreciate the cash app. Appreciate the cash app. All right, so Sin got it was some alleged audio that came out. Some alleged audio dropped of I mean, I spoke to her about it. She told me what it was. I still haven't heard any audio or nothing like that. But we talked about it after that. But some alleged audio was supposed to come out. There was a lot of things that were going on. I just couldn't understand. It was all new to me. I mean, I heard a little bit about it here and there, but I don't know. The whole situation just got weird. So give me 1 second. All right. So the alleged audio came out. I don't know nothing about this audio. I never heard anything. I barely really knew about their conversations or whatever. I don't know when it came. Was it before she left? Was it after? I don't know. I have no answers to any of that. I don't know dates, times, or anything like that. Because this ain't that and that ain't this. But I'm just giving y'all the backstory of what was happening after this interview. So all these things started coming out. All these things started happening. Then then y'all remember the whole right before, well, the day before that, the whole my whole I don't want to say any names, but my other old co-host, end up doing all that, and then while that's going on, I get the interview, and then it's still going on the night of, the night after, you know what I'm saying, things like that. It was just a lot of things start happening. Then she mentioned some things on the interview about Bedo and Romel, and she mentioned them, and then that opened up something else because after she mentioned them, you know, well, I mentioned them. Let me take that back. I mentioned them in the interview. I asked a question about them in the interview, and she mentioned them in her little reading. Or if that's what you want to. I don't know what to call. I think it was a reading. Like I guess, yeah. Okay. She mentioned in her reading, and she said, they're not to be fucked with. You don't want to fuck with somebody like them. They are, not to be messed with. Cool. Took note. All right, bet. And she said a couple things about them. Then she mentioned like, you know, people being, outside my house and to check my car and other things. And then she mentioned a sin, like you're gonna make a move, do it now. And she said a lot of things that were freaking everybody out. You know what I'm saying? Like people were like, well, like a lot of the fans and subs or whatever you want to call them, they were also like worried. And it was an intense interview. I could say that it was a very intense interview, and it opened up some things. And then, Sin ended up having to, part ways with the show because I mean, I don't really know the whole. I mean, it was just, she stepped back. I don't know what was going on after that because ever since then I haven't talked to her. You know what I mean? So we've talked here and there, but not really like no. But the past, I was reaching out to her yesterday just to see if she was cool, see if everything was going all right with her. No response, no nothing. Then I see today that said someone tried to kill her last night. It said you won't believe who put the play together or something. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't have any knowledge of it. I haven't spoken to her, so I hope she's okay. You know what I'm saying? I hope everything's going all right with her. I reached out to her today, didn't hear anything. So that's the whole situation going on with that. Then I see someone saying, I'm trying to line up Beto. And I'm like, whoa, hold up. What? I'm trying to line up Beto. What? So I get on the gram and I'm seeing what's going on. They tagging me and stuff on the gram. And I'm like, how the hell? What are they talking about? Then there's some, I guess, some message came out about, Beto. Someone hit him up and was like, "Watch out for Ratchet TV. They're trying to line you up." And then it ended up being a screenshot of something going around. And they sent it to a blogger because he said, "I kind of felt like that all along." And after he said, "I kind of felt like that all along," they gave it to a blogger and was like, "See, there we go." And then they gave it, they spinned it and made it a story. So I'm figuring out like, what the hell is going on? And then I'm like, oh, I don't. What people think I'm trying to line up Beto? What? Like, hell no, nah, man, hell no. Nah. So I hit him up, and I'm like, bro, what's good? What's going on, man? Like, I know we ain't got no smoke, my nigga. Like, what's going on? Why people saying this? And he was like, well, huh? And just to show you, I'm not capping. I ain't gonna show you our conversation, but I'll show you that I talked to him. Is that fight still going on? Okay, who gives a damn about that fight? Uh, just so y'all see, you know what I'm saying? We did talk. Yesterday. He's like, huh? And we had a conversation. And then he said, call me. And we talked. We had a conversation. Just to show y'all, we talked. We had a conversation. I ain't going to play y'all the messages or nothing like that. But we had a conversation. And we was basically like, nah. He was basically like, I wasn't talking about you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a problem with you. I was talking about, the interview, with the lady. It was something about what she said, and I guess it rubbed him the wrong way. And I ain't gonna really get into what he said, unless he want to pull up and say it for himself. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That was pretty much it. He was just like, I wasn't talking to you. I ain't got no problem with you. You know what I'm saying? The problem was, you know what I'm saying, with some of the stuff she said. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff that was alleged that she said. He had a problem with that. And I guess they've had dealings in the past or something like that. I think he's had dealings with Queen in the past. Pretty much to pretty much sum up what he said. They had I think a dealing or two in the past, and I don't really think he's quite fond of her. You know what I'm saying? Too much, but so that's what that was about. It wasn't about me. It was about It was about her. Let me make sure I got the right damn. Okay, but that's pretty much what it was about. It was about her. So I talked to him. We pretty much cleared the air that me and him got no issues. He doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't got a problem with me. It was a problem with what kind of what was said, like on her end. He said he never thought, because he's like, when I did the one with Romel, he was like, I told him you was cool. Go ahead and do that with you. I told him you was cool. You know what I'm saying? He said, I ain't got no problem with you, bro. Like when Romel said he was gonna come sit down with you on the Ratchet TV, I told him like you was cool people. Go ahead. So I'm like, all right, bet. So we good. So me and Bedo, you can put aside any rumors about me and Bedo because nah, bro. Nice try. I mean, y'all tried to create a story out of my name yet again. I'm always in the headlines. Y'all still trying to create stories out of my name, but once again, this ain't that and that ain't this. Me and Beto got no problems. You know what I'm saying? So whatever storyline y'all was trying to create out of my name, it's not working. We spoke. I spoke to him for quite a while. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the cash out. Oh, hold on. Hell no. You just someone just requested $100 from me and said you a whole bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna pay you $100 for calling me a bitch. All right, there we go. You got reported and blocked. All right, all right. Let's get to it, y'all.
At the game.
Mm, Talk to me.
What's poppin', Rick? What's up, Rick Ratchet?
Yeah, dude.
Say, talk to me, man. I ain't ready to pack it up yet, man. Talk to me, man.
What,
Say, what's
what,
poppin', man?
you tell me, man. What's good?
Man, I'm trying to see, man. I see you got a whole lot of, whole lot of shit working for yourself, Ratchet. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't come here to name drop and talk about this, talk about that, for us, other people and things, man. I just really wish you well on your career and everything, man. My girl, she check you out every day, man. You know what I'm saying? She fuck with you and some more other bloggers. I ain't gonna mention no names because I ain't, trying to, credit or discredit nobody else. You know what I'm saying? But I am birth illustrator of Oak Cliff, Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? And I have done a whole lot for the city. Matter of fact, you can check out my interview on like Street Stars. You know what I'm saying? But I have been putting it down for a while, man. And I'm gonna get your email. I'm gonna send some music to you where you can check me out. You know what I'm saying? And fuck with you a little bit, man, and try to build that brand up a little bit more.
Already, man. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir, man. Say, shout out to Charlotte, man, my fiance, man. Say she fuck with you every day, man. When she finally get back into this live or she catch it on the ground or something like that, man, she gonna be like, yeah, this nigga here got on here with his hair nappy and everything. Hey, man, I'm fresh off the road, man. So I check up with you though, Ratchet, man. You stay safe out there, man, and stay sucker free, man. And shout out my boy, Crisco. That's still my partner, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you. Though. Shout him out. Appreciate you. Pack it up, big dog. Talk to me. Talk to me. Can you hear me?
Is that me?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead and wake up.
You know what, boy? You better shut the hell out.
Go
Leave me
ahead.
be. You know, I had to call and let you know.
Wake it on up, man. Come on, wake up. It's gonna be all right.
I, you know what? Why am I getting bounce back feedback?
I don't know. I don't hear nothing.
You
Yeah, I think you out.
know what?
I think you out of there.
Like, I hear me. I hear what I say come back. My echo.
You might want to call back in. I don't know.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know what that was about. But yeah, so there's things going on in Sin City, guys. I don't know what's going on. If anybody hears from her, let her know. I hope she's alright. You know what I'm saying? I hope she cool. I heard somebody tried to get at her. I don't know who, what, when, why, or where, but some went down. If anybody knows, notify me. If anybody know what's going on with that, let me know because I got no knowledge of it. But as far as the Beto, if anybody just came in, me and Beto chopped it up earlier. There is no beef between Ratchet TV and Beto. It's simply just a bunch of BS stories that bloggers are trying to make. Some shit. I mean, you should fact check before you blog on something and before you put it out to the public when two people live in the same city, you know what I'm saying? And if it was like that, you know what I'm saying? Beto is not no dude who needs to go do that on the internet if he had smoke with somebody. So that's people who don't live in Dallas. They don't know that type of stuff. But before you go report on stuff like that, you might want to hit the two parties up that are involved and see if there's any truth to this. You might want to go reach out to both people, and that way you're not reporting on bullshit. That I can't say to you, sir. I get sick of my name being in those type of headlines, bro. Like before you go do something like that, act like you don't have access to me, and know that you can just reach out to me and be like, "Hey, bro, what's going on with this?" You don't need to take it to the world to say you're trying to warn me or you're trying to get a story off. That's exactly what you're trying to do. You're trying to get a story off real quick. You know what I'm saying? But at the expense of me and someone living in the same city, and you're trying to create tension between two people that are in the same city, and that's trying to get people lined up, sir. So let's keep it a buck real quick. That is trying to get people lined up when you're sitting there creating false stories and just throwing them out there without even doing any fact check. And some random fan who hit him up said something and spin the whole story around because how he explained it to me, it made perfect sense. I understand how that fan went. He ignored the fan at first, and the fan went back and screenshotted his post and said something else, and then he responded to it. But they tried to spin it around the way they tried to spin it, and then they give it to a blogger, and then it's spinned again. You know what I mean? That's what bloggers do. That's why I don't talk to bloggers like that, man. They do things like that. Then they don't even hit you up in your DM just to be like, "Hey, fam, I see this on the internet. What is this? Because I want to report on this." Then go hit up Beto and be like, "Hey, Beto, I just saw you say this about Ratchet, bro. Is this true? You know what I'm saying? What's good? What's going on between you and Ratchet?" Then you got a story. Then you got a story. That's how you work. That's really how you work. Let me coach you. That's how you work. You go hit the parties up involved. Then you go try to bring one of them up on your platform if it needs to be. That's some free game for you, sir. So you're not reporting on bullshit the fans are sending you now. But as far as me and Beto, we good. You know what I'm saying? It took for me to we have to reach out to each other and talk on the DM. Then we just finally just Instagram called each other and talked for quite a while. And nah, we good, man. It's no problems there. But I just don't like the fact that bloggers go try to create problems, you know what I'm saying, between people when it can be as simple as just reaching out to someone and just getting your story off like that versus getting your story from a fan. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but that goes to show you the credibility of some of these people. A fan just sends you something and you're blogging on it 5 minutes later. You didn't do you didn't do no check or nothing. You didn't reach out to nobody. You didn't fact check nothing. You didn't. You just got the whole. You just got the screenshot, and then as soon as you got the screenshot, you went live with it. I had to call you and tell you that was bullshit. I had to call you while you were on live to tell you get my name out of there, bro. It's bullshit. Don't put my name in that type of shit. Me, in the title, man. Come on, you trying to say I'm trying to get someone like? Come on, man. Why the hell would I try to get Bedo lined up? That makes zero sense, bro. I'm a journalist. I'm not a killer, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. I work on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm at work when I do this. So come on, man. You got to stop that. You can get innocent people hurt doing things like that. You can get innocent people hurt doing things like that. All right, y'all. Did y'all check out the King Von video I did today? Because that shit was kind of interesting. If you didn't check it out, man, I suggest you guys go check it out. I don't know. I thought it was kind of interesting. I would like to know y'all take on that. You know what I'm saying? I'll play it. I'm gonna play a clip of it. I ain't gonna play the whole video, but I'll play a little bit of it, and we could also chop it up about this because I wanted to see some people's opinions on this video I did. So give me a second.
I want to talk about Cash App. Cash App lets me send someone money with a few quick taps.
Button. Tap that notification. Let's see. At your TV. I'm out.
Proof. Lil Durk sacrificed King Von, aka set him up. Let's get it. First things first, let's see what 6ix9ine said, because he just be exposing shit.
Look. These niggas be sacrificing their mans. Look. If a nigga killer ain't dead, we ain't wearing no RP shirts, nigga. Look.
We know 6ix9ine is a part of the industry, so he knows what's going on. He just exposed it right there. All right, so let's look at this King Von song where he predicted his own death.
Movie song coming. Damn, it's gonna be Jay and Tom. Watch out. It was too late, I'm gone. They threw me in the car. Don't care about you. Yo, wasn't there a video they stole all his jewelry? After Von died, they stole all his jewelry, his own man.
The same day Lil Durk dropped Back in Blood, King Von died. It's not a coincidence. Comment Gazer and let me know for part 2. Proof. Lil Durk sacrificed King Von. Part 2, aka set him up. Let's get it. First things first, let's look at this song by FBG Duck where he says King Von is gonna get sacrificed by the Illuminati. Let's get it.
You a sacrifice. He sent you to get bodies. Basically, he just signed you over to the Illuminati.
King Von also dissed Lil Durk's dead cousin, Lil Mister. And this is another reason why King Von was set up by Lil Durk.
Thought about you, then I throw my drink up. Think about who did it, I just think blood.
Think about who did it, I just think blood.
Bitch, I probably hit him dead. And yo, homie, sister. Even though that's folks' cuz, me and fuck with Mister. Even though that's folks' cuz, me and fuck with Mister. Even though that's folks' cuz, me and fuck with Mister. Even though that's folks' cuz. No, he was dissing on my cousin, not his ass all in that wood.
Let me know for part 3 and comment Gaze you made it to the end. Proof. Lil Durk set up King Von, aka sacrificed him. Part 3. Let's get it. First things first, let's see what FBG Duck's mom said about Lil Durk.
You sacrificed Von. Dirk been said, and now you want to act like you so Von crazy.
So I already talked about King Von dissing Lil Durk's dead cousin, Lil Mister. But King Von also paid his respects to the man who allegedly killed Lil Durk's cousin, Nooski.
That nigga Melly. Now he one of them niggas you could talk to, you know what I'm saying? You could talk to him because he cool. And he got a little points whatever he did, you know? So it's okay. He got a little points whatever he did, you know? So it's okay. And then again, you gotta watch out for your friends. They disrespect me on the net, don't pay no attention.
The biggest reason Von was set up was promo. He dropped the album and the deluxe. Part 4. Proof. Lil Durk set up King Von, aka sacrificed him. Part 4. Let's get it. As you know, King Von signed to Lil Durk's label. Watch this clip.
Yeah, we signed, they gotta do blood.
All you Dirk fans need to leave now, cause this shit about to get real. If you didn't know, it was always a rumor that King Von killed Lil Mister, Lil Durk's cousin.
And I got locked up in that gym, but I ain't tell. And my homie think I killed his cousin, well, oh well.
Now listen to this Lil Durk song that dropped after Von died. It was on his album.
One that killed my blood, land in blood, I can rest. Fucked up mirror, Perky Bill, fucked up kidney. Like who did it? Free my niggas. He was dissing on my cousin, now his ass all in that wood.
Lil Durk took Pooh Shiesty under his wing. His birthday was 2 days before King Von died. Proof: Lil Durk sacrificed King Von, aka set him up, part 5. Let's get it. First things first, let's take a closer look at the court case they had together.
And whose real name is Dirk Derek Banks, and his co the rapper and Bennett listened to the evidence against them in court. Police told.
You can clearly see Von mad at Durk for talking. Now take a close listen to these Durk lyrics. Now let's take a close look at Durk's attorney. Remember her face, okay? Now let's take a closer look at King Von getting searched at the airport. You can clearly see Lil Durk's attorney searching him.
I touch on the searching post. I touch on the searching post.
Now listen closely to these Lil Durk lyrics.
Fans got to win the camera inside this Cartier. Try not to bring up shit you did, you gotta concentrate. Man, I don't know why you told. That boy was realer than the bitch, man, I don't know how you fought.
Proof: Lil Durk set up King Von, part 6. Let's get it. First things first, y'all remember when Lil Durk turned himself in with the gray hoodie? Watch closely in his Von song.
Why he told him what he told. That was my brother, he broke. Gotta act like I don't know. Don't call my.
He was wearing a gray hoodie just like Lil Durk when he turned himself in. Listen to this also.
Man, this nigga dangerous now. He might end up taking me out. He might end up taking me down.
That's enough of that. Let's move on to Pooh Shiesty. So we all know Pooh Shiesty's birthday was 2 days after Von died. And Back in Blood came out the same day Von died. And you see how Pooh Shiesty is rising up in fame. Of course, Pooh Shiesty's brother was reported dead the other day from brain cancer. Just like when Lil Durk had that song with Drake. He was moving up in the ranks. He had to make a sacrifice. Durk and Pooh Shiesty sacrificed their brother.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. I mean, I think it's a couple reaches in there, but there was some shit in there. If you pay attention. Talk to me.
Hey, what's going on, Ratchet?
What's good? What's good?
I just want to say I actually been waiting on that because I spoke on it myself. It's Eden. I spoke to you about the last stuff, and if you don't really know, if you know, well, I ain't gonna really say woke. You have to really be woke, but if you don't really know too much about sacrificing, then you probably do think he's reaching, but he's really not.
No. I know a lot about sacrifice.
Okay, so then you know
that's why I'm talking about this.
There you go.
I actually that's all I used to watch on YouTube is Illuminati, conspiracy theory. So I'm up on a lot of game. You know,
right. Okay. So but it's all true. I mean, but the one time that he did come to me, I want to say this before I leave. He had told me that
we ain't no rush. Talk to me. We good.
Okay. The one time that
get comfortable.
Okay, had talked to me. He came to me and told me that him and Dirk are soulmates. And this is not the first lifetime that Dirk had sacrificed him. And he was pissed off and didn't really want to talk because Dirk has sacrificed him in every lifetime that they've had together.
So, okay, after you said they're soulmates, you cut off. Say that all again for people who didn't hear.
The first time he came to me and spoke to me, he told me he was pissed off. He really didn't want to talk because him and Dirk were soulmates and Dirk had sacrificed him in every lifetime they've had together.
So you're like a what are you?
I do spiritual work.
I don't know the term. Yeah, all right.
It's okay. I'm medium. But I don't, like or the lady that did the reading or whatever. I know her personally, but I don't call on them. I allow them to come to me. But when he did, that's what I got. And he was pissed off. And I could see like he played out him laying in the back of his car. When he was shot, he was talking, and it kind of spooked me out, but he definitely told me.
Do you want to walk us through this?
Okay, I'll start from I guess the beginning. What
Yes,
he
ma'am.
showed me. He was sitting at a club in Atlanta or whatever, and they were in the car. He was sitting in the car. Him and his team, they were sitting in the car, and of course, I think it was like his song release party or something. It was something going on, and he sat in the car waiting for a minute, and for some reason he couldn't get out the car. He was trying to get out, trying to make himself get out, but he wouldn't get out. He couldn't figure out why he wouldn't move. His mind wanted to move, but his body wasn't moving. So he sat, I want to say maybe like 20, 25 minutes until the guy he was into it, Rondo, I don't really know these people, pulled up, and then all of a sudden he got out and he just swung on the guy, which I did see that, video outside of what he showed me myself. And I was like, that's not normal. Why did he get out and swing on him like that? And he said he didn't feel like himself. He didn't feel like himself. So, I started asking questions, and it was like he was up under like a hypnosis, and he couldn't, control himself. So he got shot after they got the fight, but I couldn't understand when I was asking him how come nobody else helped him with all the guys that he was with. And that's when I started putting it together that it was a setup. It wasn't intended for anybody to help him at all anyways. So when he swung on the guy, he got in the back of his car. He showed me he had on like I guess like a white beater, and his hair was down. He was laying on somebody's lap, and they were telling him it was okay, and he was like, don't cry, I guess. And the only part I do remember hearing him say was, don't cry, y'all let them shoot me or let them do this to me. And I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. But he definitely told me that they soulmates, and he sacrificed him several lifetimes. This isn't the first time he done did this. He said he was pissed off because Dirt had sacrificed him several lifetimes before. So the fact that he keeps doing it is like pissing him off. It pissed him off. And he told me he was embarrassed, which I understood because they blasted this video of him getting killed all over the internet. Nobody wants to be remembered like that.
And they still ain't got no get back.
Guess what? And they don't have any intentions on getting any get back.
So you're saying you believe he was sacrificed,
Mm-hmm.
and do you think it had something to do with the court case?
It did. It did. It definitely did. The moment all that happened, because see, I don't even know nothing about it, but the moment all that happened, he had already made up his mind to sacrifice him. Like I've never even really heard about him. I knew about him because I used to like Dage Loaf. That's the only reason I really knew about him. But then it's like everywhere you turn, he's in something. If you just pay attention, but you know what I'm talking about. You pay attention now, he's here, he's there, he's there, he's there. And you like, he ain't never really been seen like that.
No,
But now all of a
he's
sudden,
on top of the fucking world right now.
that's right. You see what I'm saying? And now
Yeah.
all of a sudden, this boy done got killed. You everywhere you can think of.
Yeah.
But he ain't even, majorly it was for him. If you watched, I'm gonna tell you another thing. If you watched that it was a video that Queen had did. I don't know if you want me to say her name. She did one you should
No,
see it.
she's cool on the platform.
Okay, yeah. You should see it where she was telling about how
I was
they had
watching it today.
they lured her to, Atlanta and tried to sacrifice her for his team. Yeah.
I didn't get to that part.
Watch it. It's good. It's really good.
Can you walk me through what she said?
They had plotted on her for months. And
This is Queen's domain we're talking about.
yeah, they plotted on her for months. They had a lady that was supposed to be, she looks kind of similar to Erykah Badu, and Queen is into, Erykah Badu. And she had been messaging Queen, and it was a guy that was on Queen's platform that was reading with her. And they told her that, she wanted to meet Queen and all this so crazy stuff. So of course, she came and she went to the same studio that King Von was using when he moved to Atlanta. And there was a witch that was there. She was a black witch. She does dark magic. And her and her daughter were in the studio. It was bold, honestly. They blankly told her that they had money on her head. They were trying to kill her. Oh yeah, we was looking for you, and it was just crazy. And they wind up in the studio, and the girl was like standing there, but Queen, her daughter and the guy that I'm telling you about was standing on the other side. And King Von is the lady had done did what they throwing curses in the music industry. Let me say that. So, which is causing a lot of the young guys to be killed. And they were standing there, and in the midst of that, King Von is pushing the daughter, not the lady that I'm telling you that lured her here, the daughter. And the girl's like, "Stop! You notice what the fuck we do?" Like, and I'm like, "What?" So they told her that that's what they were doing, and she told her, "Say, we're not letting his soul go until the job is done. When I get the job done, I'll release his soul." I was like, "Oh my God." She had to really get herself out of there. They tried to sacrifice her for his entire team. It was 3 of them that needed to come up, and it was 3 of them that they lured there. Mm-hmm.
Hey, I gotta go finish. I gotta go finish that video.
Yeah, you need to see it. It's really good. It's really good because, see, people thought she had disappeared and like laid low because of, her reading due to the guy in Dallas, and that wasn't it. It wasn't that. Everybody thought it was because of that she didn't want to talk, or it had nothing to do with that. These people really, really were after her.
And what was this in behind?
Her Naya Rivera reading that she did. She had did a reading with them and Kim Porter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. If you haven't seen that, you need to see it. It was a lot of stuff that was coming out about the industry in her reading. And it was like, some of the stuff, she wasn't really nervous because she ain't really nervous. Spirit's gonna protect her, but that she was saying, and they actually, like they do you, the ops watch you all the time. Might be from a fake page. They was doing her the same way. They sat and watched her interviews, and once they start hearing, that they were telling her certain things and she was saying it on the internet and this, that, and the third, they got offended by that, which is why I said what I said to you. When you get close to the truth, they always try to destroy you.
Yeah, they definitely
always try to cause a problem for you.
Definitely, they definitely.
They gonna always do that. Always.
But yeah, I do believe in all the sacrifice stuff. So
it been going on for centuries.
Talk to me.
Yeah, with the Queen stuff, I believe, man, she's nothing but cap. That's my opinion. Because if she was talking to Mo3 the other day, why hasn't Mo3 told her who killed her? Who killed him?
Listen, when she talked to him before,
it don't make sense.
It does. Spirit doesn't work like that. That's for things first. They don't work like that. And 3 already said he's not a snitch. He's gonna get who killed him himself. He made sure he seen the killer's face before he died. That's exactly what he said.
So he'll tell you everything he done, but he won't tell you who killed him. He's in heaven. Not. I mean, he's up in heaven, and then you say, man,
don't matter. The same person that you are here.
King Von got killed because he had a fight. The dude put a pistol out and shot him. Lil Durk didn't sacrifice nobody. Come on, man. Y'all tripping with that.
Listen, yes, believe me, he did. Trust me, he did. And the same person that you are here in the physical, you're that same person when you cross over to the spirit realm. Nothing changes. So if 3 wasn't a snitch here and he was a street nigga, he gonna be that same street nigga.
So he a street nigga in heaven. He a street nigga in heaven.
Yes, he's gonna be the same person. You don't die. You go back to your natural state of being, sweetie.
So she knows. She knows everything. I mean, she knows everything that Mo3 done. Mo3 can tell her everything. But he ain't gonna tell her.
Let me talk to you real quick. I can tell you, she's exposed so much truth, and
that she wasn't supposed to.
And I've done all the background research that I can possibly do. I guarantee you, no one has done. Let me finish talking, sir. Let me finish talking, sir.
Go ahead.
No, I guarantee you, nobody's done more research than me, and all of the information that I processed brought me right back to her twice.
I mean, you interviewed her twice, but
no. I didn't know. My information that I got brought me right back to her twice.
I mean,
all the research I did brought me right back to her.
Yeah, but you say you believe in that. You believe it.
I never. When have you show me a clip of me saying that? Show me.
Right. But guess what?
You just lied. Now you just lied.
No, you just said.
No, you just lied, sir. You just lied. You just said you said no.
You said that you believe in it. That's what you
said.
When did I ever say that? When did I ever say that?
You said you believe in like sacrifice and stuff like that. So you believe that this stuff like that. And
no, you're trying to switch the question up. Now you're stuttering. Now you're switching the question up.
That's part of my life. I stutter. It ain't no problem with that. But that's part of life, you know.
Okay, so you want to argue?
No, I don't want to argue with you. Now, come on, man. I ain't want to argue, but come on, man. The King.
If you don't believe it, just say I don't believe it, and I'm
right. That's all you have to do. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
I'm not here to persuade you, sir.
I'm just saying, but King Von was some hood shit, man. I mean, regular.
It sounds like you're here. It sounds like you're here to persuade us.
No. I'm just trying to give you another perspective.
All right, so we agree to disagree then.
All right.
Yeah, pack it up. Thank you.
Ratchet, let me say one more thing. One thing I do know is I'm almost for certain. I know for certain that she does know who it is, but spirit don't work like that, and she can't say it because it's to protect her. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She would never say it. That's gonna get her possibly hurt. They wouldn't. Spirit doesn't work like that.
Talk to me, y'all.
Okay, I want to ask the girl, other than rappers that's popular that got stuff on YouTube, what happened to what did the 3 dudes in Dallas that got killed at the strip club tell you?
I never read on the 3 guys at the strip club. That's the thing.
So why do only celebrities that got YouTube pages, they die and they find random people. They don't want to talk to their mama. They don't want to talk to their kids. They just come straight to you.
They don't find random people. I'm gonna tell you, first of all, they don't find random people.
Cap.
On the daily basis, they'll talk to you.
Be quiet, sir.
If your spiritual gifts aren't enhanced, you can't possibly understand exactly what it is that they're telling you. They send you signs and messages every day, different numbers, music that you hear, TV shows. It's all about paying attention. If you're not paying attention, then you won't know the messages. But the 3 guys that you're talking about in the club, I know nothing about it. Why? Because I don't know anything about Dallas, Texas. I only know about King Von and Mo3 and what I picked up on because I knew about them. That was it. Okay. Anybody I don't know about, I would never read on. Never try to call on to any of them. But if your gifts are enhanced, you definitely will be able to hear what they're telling you. Yes, you will. And everybody has gifts. So if you don't believe in whatever it is, that's perfectly fine. Maybe I'm almost positive your gifts aren't enhanced, because if they were, you would definitely believe in it. So
but then the 3 dudes in the strip club died just like Mo3 and King Von, and
they
you can
did,
channel
but
you're talking about something she doesn't know about. So
I don't know about them. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
Now you're not making sense.
Man, if they with their theory, man, you're gonna have to pack it up, bro.
I'm not from Dallas, so I don't know about them. If I seen them on the news.
Do you have any other thing to say, sir, besides that?
Yeah, I got one more thing to say. How do these people say that Mo3, his lyrics is real? He tells stories about what done happened. How do we go to heaven and then say he gonna stop doing what he done, what he's known for? Like, why would he just come out and you channel Mo3? Mm-hmm. But you can't channel. So do he tell you about the other deaths that he was involved in? So do Bubba talk to you since you see him on YouTube? Have you talked to Bubba?
No, Bubba. I don't even know.
You're still talking about things she has no clue.
You're gonna have to pack it up, bro.
I've seen Bubba and Roy Lee before with Mo3, since we're speaking on it, but I don't know them. Is what I'm telling you. I didn't intentionally channel them They came to me on their own. I don't know anything about 3 guys in a strip club. I don't know anything about any of that. They aren't the only people that I know of that have come to me. My own family, or if I'm close to somebody and their people passed over, they've come to me before as well because I listen to what it is that they're saying. I don't know anything else about nobody in no strip club. I can't answer that.
Anything else, sir?
No, that's it. I'm just gonna hear.
All right, pack it up, big dog. Thank you.
Yeah, he not understanding.
Yeah, he ain't.
What about the
he ain't
3
got a clue.
guys? What 3 guys? Who? I don't even know who you talking about.
I don't even know who he talking about.
Say, I just want to say this though, like the Chicago business is deep. I'm kind of like Ratchet TV, man. I was really heavy with the Chicago shit before this blogging shit really got popped off, and that GD and BD shit is really heavy. So, with the FBG duck, see, I do a lot of research. So, is it anything you can channel from the FBG duck situation? Because this game gets so deep, it go all the way down to FBG Duck, 051 Melly, D Thing. Like we can go all the way and talk about, Tuka. Like this is deeper than what we think. And I don't know if we as Dallas people want to get into Chicago business. Like I seen Ratchet, bro. Like I respect.
Hold on. One second. I'm gonna let you finish. But you said, we Dallas people don't want to. But hold on, this Ratchet TV, we get into what the fuck we want to.
Okay.
It's the king.
Okay, no. If we want the smoke, that's what I'm saying. Like I can give you good dialogue, and good narratives to where we can understand.
Hold on, you can't interrupt my intro, man. It's the king. Too little known talking about Ratchet TV. We get down how we get down over here, big dog. My bad, I didn't mean to do that. All right.
We can't hear you.
He's still talking, boy. That Enes, anybody tell you look like Enes off Making a Band? All right, go ahead. Finish. Go ahead.
Nah, for sure. But yesterday I was Wishbone, bro, and I was just trying to spit a flow and
Come on, bro. Finish it. Go ahead.
Okay, now it's just understanding the narrative of understanding that shit in Chicago is a lot deeper, and a lot of the GDs and BDs, they live everywhere, bro. It's just not just Chicago. So we got to be careful. Just like you had a blogger talking about you not going on Mo3 shit and you going to leave the Mo3 case alone. I'm not for sure if we want to tap into it as...
Hold on. Let me tell you something. Let's get something clear. I stopped the Mo3 situation because there's nothing else for me to say. I exposed the whole case.
Right. Wow.
Hold on, sorry. Your phone, you gotta go. Your phone is messed up, bro. You keep trying to. That's why I keep muting you. Your phone is chirping. But I uncovered the whole case. What the hell else am I gonna say? At this point, it's just gonna be pure gossip. Right. There's nothing else for me to say about the Mo. I'm not walking away because I'm scared of the Mo. When the trial starts, I'll finish up what I got to finish up. But until then, until some new information comes out, I don't got nothing else to say. I've done everything.
Okay, that's facts.
At this point, everybody's just gossiping.
Okay, facts. So, but what I'm saying is, as we talking about King Von, I just want you to understand, like, when it comes to it gets deeper than like what I say, 051 Melly, bro, FBG Duck, bro, D-Thing, Tuka. Like this shit so deep in Chicago, bro. I'm not for sure if you want to tap into that lane, bro. It's really deeper than we really think it is.
Bro.
It is, but it ain't, honestly. Like,
okay.
If you can't process how deep it is, then it might be too deep for you. But it ain't just in Chicago. That's what we talking about. It's all over. It ain't just in Chicago. Chicago might just be what's popping up and what you're really hearing about, but it happens in other places as well, or it's happening in other places as well. That's deep as well. So if you can't process it, then I suggest you not bother that. You feel what I'm saying? Because it is deep. It's definitely deep. I don't know anything about FBG Duck, but I've seen him before. I know it's deep. I know this for a fact, but I ain't. It ain't just Chicago.
It's as deep as organ harvesting.
Right. It is deeper than that.
Facts.
It's alleged human trafficking. I know, man. Trust me. you're talking to someone who I'm ready to get into stuff like this. This is what I've been waiting on. I'm now that the Mo3 stuff is behind me, I can actually get into some deeper stuff, and I can show you how deep Ratchet TV goes, bro. Like, I know some shit. I know a lot of shit.
See it because it's a lot. When I say it's a lot, and it's like what aggravates me kind of somewhat sometimes is they throw this and show you in your face, and you still miss it.
Yeah,
it's like God.
Okay,
if I'm telling you,
I could tell you a
shot
story.
This man, you still gonna tell me I didn't shoot him, and you stood here and watched me shoot him?
I could tell you a story. I remember my cousin. He used to always tell me, man, bro, this conspiracy thing, blah blah blah. This is back in the day. You know what I'm saying? He used to always give me like YouTube videos, conspiracy. I said, man, I'm not watching that fucking shit. This was me. I'm not watching none of that conspiracy theory bullshit. I don't want, man, hell no, that shit not true. But man, this is around the time Michael Jackson died and all this stuff. And then he just sent the videos and man, just watch this video. If you could look at this video and you don't feel no type of way, all right, I won't ever send you nothing again. But watch the whole video, then call me back. Man, I tell you, I was up for a week straight watching nothing but conspiracy theory videos, and I just started digging and research. This is how I started having a feel for this type of stuff. I just started researching and doing more research and finding out this. And man, the whole Michael Jackson thing, the whole Whitney Houston, man, like man,
it makes you want to know more.
Prince, you know what I'm saying? Amy Winehouse, you know, it gets deep. I know about a lot of these things. Aaliyah, you know what I'm saying? I can go. We can talk about all these stories.
Right.
I know,
That's what I'm saying. It's a lot to talk about, like a whole lot. It's deep, but if you're ready for it, then the talk can be had. That's all.
Definitely. Tupac, Biggie.
It make you want to know more. Once you start watching them videos, you want to know more. Like, dang, what else did I not pay attention to? Which is like I was just trying to tell the guy, if your gifts aren't enhanced, some things you won't really pay attention to it. Like if I'm sitting here and I'm telling you something that I pay attention to, or I notice, you'll sit and say, "Oh, you thinking too deep." No, I'm not.
And what do y'all know about the 27 Club?
Look, that's another.
Yeah, or the Black Boule.
The Black Boule, I know about that. You know, so that's what all
the Black Pyramid.
That's the Hollywood entertainers. You know, I know about this.
Exactly.
I know about the back room where you got to the casting calls. I know about this. Whether male or female, you got to get initiated. Males with males, females. I know about this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
can I ask y'all a question though? Why is everybody in Hollywood? Why do they either die from a overdose, a suicide, or they die from just, you know what I'm saying? It's always.
I can give you an example. Amy Winehouse. Not sure if you know. If anyone
yes, sir. I got fuck with. I'm with you, fam.
She's my favorite artist of all time. I swear to God, I know all her music front to back. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But Amy Winehouse, she was an alcoholic. Everyone knew this about her, right?
Yes.
So she was into drugs. She was alcoholic and she was into drugs, deeply into drugs. But when she died of an overdose at the age of 27. They were trying to get her to take the oath, and she even went on a TV show and said they were trying to turn me into a little pyramid, and I said no.
Yes.
And she was making jokes about it, but she was already in her music. She telling you like, I ain't selling my soul. I'm who I am, blah, blah, blah. She wouldn't change. Then she ends up dying of an overdose, but her dad even comes out to say when she died, she was sober.
Oh, wow.
When she died, she was sober. She was not on shit. But they painted her out to be this person, so it makes sense. Like Whitney Houston, like everyone, like, you know,
yes,
that's what they do when they know you addicted to something.
Yeah,
that's the way they take you out. That's just like what's the
DMX? DMX did it. You know
nigga, Pimp C. I'm from Dallas, Texas. Pimp C.
And Pimp C wouldn't shut up.
Yeah,
exactly. You're right. You hit it on the head. You hit it on the head.
He exposed the gay hip hop in Atlanta. He exposed a lot of. He was exposing gay rappers, allegedly. He was exposing a lot of truth about these industry punks per se. You know, alleged, you know?
And it's a lot of them.
What about Cat Williams? Look what they did with Cat Williams and Dave Chappelle.
Okay, you see the smear campaign. That's what they tried to do with me. What they doing to Cat Williams? They try to smear your entire neck. Cat Williams said he never did a drug but weed ever. He said he's never.
Martin. Remember Martin said he was running down the street. They did that to Martin.
Dave Chappelle.
They'll tell you that they did, but no, they're just like Juice WRLD. Let them tell it that he overdosed on pills. That's not.
Look, okay, let me break something down to you about Juice WRLD situation. Let me break something down to you. That dude was a fucking millionaire. There's no way, even if you're at the airport with all this shit, you got a fall man right there, and you got enough money. You got enough money to beat the case already.
Facts.
You got enough money to you can pay somebody to beat that case. Come on, you're a millionaire. You're on top of the fucking world. You're Juice WRLD. You're up here. You're a rock star. There's no way you panic like that. There's no way.
And that it wasn't a panic. That's what I'm saying.
Pop Smoke.
But you heard what I said though. They
Pop
pretend
Smoke.
they take you out with what you like. What they know you, even if you clean, it don't matter.
XXX Tentacion.
Yeah.
Yes. Facts. You want something, Ratchet?
How do you get shot point blank range with an assault rifle and leave no blood?
It's not possible.
With a gray hoodie on.
But they can make it out to look like whatever they want to, allegedly, which is why I always say
fans didn't even know XXX Tentacion was dead. They had their camera phones out like he's sleeping in his car. There's no blood
I
nowhere.
seen it. I didn't see no blood though. That's the thing.
There's no blood. Come on, where's the blood at? You got a gray hoodie on. If you got shot point blank range, there's gonna be blood everywhere.
Yeah,
I think he shot his neck or something. They said I can't remember, but
I think it was his left side of his neck.
Yeah.
You don't believe everything you see. The hand is always quicker than the eye. That's what they say.
I'm really not well knowledged in this stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. Which is like you saying, but it's not just in Chicago. It's been going on for centuries.
Talk to me.
Hold on. Hello. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Talk to me.
Oh, my bad. Okay, so I just wanted to say, because I keep hearing like a lot of people come on here talking about Queen for whatever reason, but from my personal experience, I got a reading from her, not intentionally, but a lot of things that she said was like things that she wouldn't have known on her own because I didn't express it to her. And I have a dad who's crossed, and it's like the messages she was receiving, like she said something my dad said for me to like go get my car looked at. Now she didn't know that I was having problems with my car. So that's just certain things that I'm talking about. And it's like a lot of us, not just a lot of us, but all of us really, we have spiritual gifts, but we're not tapped into it because we're unaware. So whenever people are tapped into their spiritual gifts, people act like they're spooked out by it. But it's like, why are you afraid of other people that have these spiritual gifts just because you haven't experienced your own? And even dealing with like things like, I feel like a lot of religious people are afraid of it because they'll be like, oh, that's the devil. But it's like, if you read your Bible, you symbolically practicing cannibalism by eating the body and drinking the blood of Christ. And in one way or another, that's also witchcraft. So it's like, why are you afraid when it comes to your own spiritual self? And that's just kind of what I want to say. I don't want to get too deep on the other stuff because like I'm aware of a lot of stuff that's going on. I've been aware for a long time now. People just believe that it's all cap and that people are reaching. But it's like, it's not. And even when people say that people are acting, they're like, oh, you're not nobody important. Ain't nobody looking at you. But it's like, no, you just think that. Like, that's just what you think because they've done a good job with brainwashing you with the TV. So you just living in La La Land right now. Basically a robot, in other words. But I don't know. It's just a lot of stuff to it.
They basically just doing what they want them to do.
Yeah, but I want you to understand too. It's a difference between being religious and being spiritual, though.
Yeah,
see what I'm saying?
I'm aware.
I'm a spiritual, but I'm not religious, so I can tap into
I'm not religious. Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. I'm not religious at all. I'm gonna tell you why though. I'm gonna give you a good example.
Go ahead, boss.
Do you believe in man? And when I say do you believe in man, can you believe or can you trust in what everyone says?
No, I don't believe in flesh.
Hold on, just answer the question. I'm trying to make a point here. Now, what I say is the Bible is man-made, correct? That means men wrote it.
Facts.
Now men also created the government, correct?
Facts.
And man also created religion, correct?
Facts.
Now, religion was just created to divide everybody.
Correct. There you go.
Because if we all were praying to the same person, there would be no religion. I don't believe what the hell men tell me because men created the government, and the government I don't trust for shit.
But religion was created because we didn't need organized, it's like organized chaos.
Religion and government, there's no difference. Religion and government, politics, religion, same shit.
It's the same thing.
Exactly.
Okay, I know my shit. Politics, religion, same shit.
If we were all spiritual, they wouldn't be able to fuck with us.
And like you said, there's a difference.
Never.
Religion and spirituality.
If a lot of us were awakened, and some people use that word too lightly, but if a lot of us were awakened and all of us, better yet, Never. They would never be able to stop us.
That's why they
That's the
working
purpose
so
of the
hard to keep
religion,
us
to
sleep.
keep us here, there. No, it ain't. This is this. When it's all proof in the pudding, baby. You're spiritual. You're not religious. Why do you want to believe you're religious? Why do you want to believe and put your faith in this book? And it's not to say anything to anybody, but what make you want to think this about this book? And if you're reading and comprehending what you're reading, you know this book don't make no sense.
No.
It really doesn't.
I've read it. There's a lot of truth,
Yeah,
but there's also a lot
No.
of
What I'm saying is there's a lot of truth to it.
there's a lot of contradiction too.
That's what I'm saying. It's BS.
Polarity.
But
see,
see,
y'all,
they're not ready for this type of conversation.
yeah, but see, y'all tapped into, and what I even like about, you know, the lady up top and you, Ratchet, and all the people that's on the board right now, y'all done tapped into y'all pineal gland, that third eye.
I'm gonna tell you something, sir. I'm gonna tell you something. My third eye is very awake, and I've even read.
Amen.
Sir, calm down. I've even read, the Wiccan books. I've studied all types of stuff. I've read into everything that you can think of. I've read, and I've researched. I know a lot about a lot of stuff. I don't practice any religion. I'm not religious at all.
Yeah,
I'm
we
very,
spiritual.
very highly spiritual. I do believe in spirits.
We believe in a universal God. We don't believe we got God in us.
That's right. Look at you already. The God is in you. That's right.
Yeah, we are the gods. You hear what I'm saying?
There you go. That's why
this is deeper.
That is why they call us kings and queens, sweetie.
Talk to me, buddy.
You are.
Yeah, church.
Talk to me.
What's going on, Ratch?
What's good?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Talk to me.
You can hear me?
Yeah, talk to me, man.
Hey, you remember when you was talking to the lady, right? She was trying to tell you that Mo was trying to explain to her why you should chill and who you need to look at, and she was saying something about red plaques, when she was saying red plaques or something like that. You remember that part?
Yeah.
Did you know who she was talking about?
Who?
The lady, when she was telling you that Mo was
who was she talking about?
I mean, I'm not going to say the name straight out one because you're actually a little close, but I'm gonna tell you this. You know, Coming to America, right? Eddie Murphy's father was the king, right? What was Eddie Murphy?
The Prince.
Prince. Put a J before that. I'm out of here though. Just keep that in mind.
Are you talking about Brazy?
Huh?
Brazy?
Yeah. I'm telling you, the bigger person of the whole, like where they were saying you're getting too close to the biggest person, and she was telling you like,
okay.
Yeah.
I just caught what you said. Okay.
Got it. Yeah. So just keep your eye on that because it's the bigger picture. It ain't.
Pay attention. Because
Yes,
I was
sir.
trying to figure out. I don't know. I didn't know who it was.
But you know what I'm saying though, right?
I know who you're talking about.
All right.
Yeah, I heard you say.
How about you, brother? Pack me up.
All right, appreciate it, big dog.
All right.
Hey.
I was trying to figure that out yesterday too.
Talk to me, big dog. What's good?
Yo, Ratchet, you said something about Aaliyah. You said something about Juice. You said something about Whitney. And all of this I don't know nothing about. Are you gonna dig into that? Are you gonna display
you telling
that
me
for us?
you really so a lot of y'all really don't know about none of this?
I'm unknowledgeable about it, but I'm very open to hear about it though. You know
Okay,
what
so
I'm
look,
saying?
I'm gonna do everybody. This is what I'm gonna do. There's been a lot of unsolved things that have happened that y'all probably don't know about, and I can cover a different story every single day.
Facts.
It's just that many.
There's a lot.
I wanted the Kanika Jenkins. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not done with any of that. I got a lot going on right now, man. The thing about it, I got stuck on Mo 3. I don't want to get stuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to bounce around. We could. I want us to be able to learn more. You know what I'm saying? And process more. You know what I'm saying? So we don't get stuck on one thing and just get trapped on it, and then we get wrapped into a box and we could just get all over the place with it. Like you said, I mentioned a lot of things that y'all probably don't know about. So we can get into it.
Now with that,
now like the Nipsey Hussle too. Also, you know what I'm saying? The whole Dr. Sebi thing. You know,
Little loaded.
All that it's
yeah.
a lot to learn, a lot to know.
I really think you should look into the Empire whole record company, man. The whole record
Hey,
company.
you, I don't know what your name is, but you own it because I promise you I just said the same thing.
I'm a
Because
Juice
those
World
two people
lover,
that we
man.
talking about
I love
are
Juice.
on the same label.
Juice,
What?
Melly,
Wasn't one
Mo3,
XXX on there too?
X,
Yeah.
100K track.
Mo3.
I don't know.
King Von.
Mo3.
Yes.
King Von.
Yeah,
Empire Records.
FBG
Hold on,
Dub.
what?
Same
Wasn't Pop
label.
Smoke was over there too, wasn't he?
Yes.
What? Pop Smoke was too.
The same label. Now, why is that? How ironic?
FBG Duck signed to Sony for like $2 million though.
Yeah.
I don't think he was with Empire.
No, he
But I
wasn't
think-
with Empire, but just the connection that they had with the. See, we got to understand too the GDs and the
It's all
BDs.
connected. All this shit be connected.
Yeah, this shit deep, bro.
Real talk.
And this shit run from city to city, from state to state. That's why King Von got killed in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter what state you from. You see what I'm saying? Them GDs and them BDs, just think about jail, bro. If you want to go back and start thinking about how when a nigga locked up, bro, it's just like the fruit of Islam and the nation of Islam is two different people in jail. It's a two different entities. The Aryan Brotherhood, the MS-13. Like, you gotta understand how all this shit be connected, though, bruh. And niggas be from everywhere. It might be a cat from down here in Mississippi. It might be a cat from New York. It might be a cat from Texas. It might be a cat from California. But we got to understand that everybody is connected and these boys is communicating, fam.
Mm-hmm. Even when you think they not, they are.
Facts.
They all know each other.
Facts.
And if they don't know each other directly, they know somebody that knows somebody that know each other that know each other.
They know somebody that knows somebody.
And let me tell you how evil these record companies. So you don't know about what happened to Michael Jackson, do you?
Oh, I know.
He bought half of Sony, right?
He owned everything.
He
All
damn
the-
sure
he defeated. Hold on. He defeated the record label. Not only did he defeat it, he went public with it and told you how he did it.
Mm-hmm.
He exposed too much.
Bad man.
Now look,
Yeah.
that doctor who killed him, and that doctor killed him. He was sent on a mission. He
to do a
did it,
job.
and he I think what he do like 10 years. I don't think he did 10. I
He
forgot what
probably
did.
didn't even do 10.
I think he's out though. Yeah, he's definitely out, and you've never seen him or heard from him
Lost
since he
his
got it.
license, basically. All he did was lose his license, basically.
That's it. And he's gone, but he got paid off. Oh, he's good. He don't need to work
sure
ever
did.
again. Trust me. That dude is well. He's probably in Cuba somewhere. He's chilling. Yeah, he's
He
good.
eat it and hey.
What I really want to know about Aaliyah. Can you give me like a 10-second insight on Aaliyah, and then I'll pack it up, boss.
Okay, Dame Dash, Jay-Z. You know, Aaliyah was like she was young in it. She was with R. Kelly at first. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
She was like she was a young girl, underage, you know, with R. Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, you know, she gets with Dame Dash and Jay-Z, and there's a lot of other. She was getting around the industry.
Yeah.
Now
at a
Dame
young
Dash,
age.
you gotta know the connection between her and Dame Dash, and then Jay-Z comes along.
So that's where I need to start looking.
But you know, but Dame is trying to get his come up. At this time, Dame is they're trying to get Rockefeller off the ground. This is around the time, and they ain't Dame and Jay-Z yet until that move. Just like I don't think you were aware of what happened to all these black brothers who Dame Dash. I think it was Dame, Irv Gotti. I think Jay Prince was in on this.
He probably was, if I ain't mistaken.
And Suge Knight. They were starting an elite black. They were starting. Hold on, sir. They were starting an elite black-owned company.
Yeah.
Elite black-owned company. All of them were putting their money together. Irv Gotti gets there with the tax thing. Shut down. Murder Inc. Done. Suge Knight done. Death Row's done. I think they tried to get Jay Prince, but I forgot what happened.
They tried to yes. You own the song. Yes.
They tried to get Jay Prince, but they couldn't get him. And then who else was Dame Dash? Look at what happened to Dame. Jay-Z then had to do what he had to do. Jay-Z had to make his move because they were getting Dame the fuck up out. That Dame was done.
They did that.
So now that's when Dame went bankrupt. All those niggas that were starting an elite company, look what happened to their careers. There's only one left, and it's Jay Prince.
And
They just couldn't
there you
get them.
go.
I
Yeah,
know
but
about a
they
lot of this
couldn't.
stuff,
They
man.
couldn't get Master P though either.
They couldn't get him,
Yeah, they couldn't get peace.
but they got
That
C Murder.
yeah.
Yeah, but they couldn't get Baby.
They couldn't get him.
You
But
see what I'm saying?
there's also been a lot that's exposed about Baby too, though. You see
That's what
all the
I was
rumors,
finna say.
Well, true.
all the rumors that came. Yeah, look, let me tell you something. They make you do all these little ritual things when you get on. So therefore, whenever you do disobey me, all that shit's coming out. That's why when you see all the dudes who get caught with the other side, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, come on. They get caught with the
All
girls,
that.
the boys and girls, you know what I'm saying? This is all stuff that they already knew about you. This is already stuff that they got on you. This is already stuff that's been out there. They're just
So it's
waiting to
like
throw
they
it out on YouTube.
blackmailing you,
They're just
basically.
waiting to throw it on YouTube. Please,
Right.
fuck up.
They is
Okay.
blackmailing your
Remember,
ass.
I seen you. I seen you get in the car with that other dude, and y'all did what you did. I was recording you from behind. Yeah, I seen you. All right, now that you went against what I'm telling you to do, I'm gonna throw this out. The smear campaign begins.
There you go. And that's that. They fuck your whole name up.
Baby and Wayne kissing. Where the hell did that picture come from? Who took that picture?
Shit, the record label. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Who took the picture?
Yeah.
So whenever you guys think you're bigger than me,
yeah, facts.
I got something on your ass.
Build you up just to break it down.
Bro, I seen Cat Williams talk about. Yeah, I seen Cat Williams say how he went to a party, bro, in Hollywood, and how he was walking through rooms and he seen celebrities.
And remember, he mentioned Professor Ogilvy.
Can you hear me now?
He mentioned
Say, and if you really want to get deep, OG, bro, Dick Gregory, bro. Dick Gregory would just give us game just on us as
Dick Gregory was a fool. I used to go to
bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think, and this is just me saying this, I might be off the wall with saying this, but I think Dick Gregory's still alive, fam. If anybody is alive, I don't feel like Dick Gregory dead, fam.
Talk to me. Lex, talk to me, Lex.
Oh, my bad. Oh, I didn't even know I was back in here. But now I had kicked myself out. No, the first time I had kicked myself out accidentally. I pushed the back button. No, I was just listening to
Why you say that? You don't think they did?
Now, the reason why I say that, because his power, what he did before he died, or they said he died, if you think about it and listen to him, because he was telling black people about health, what to put in your body, to drink water. See, one thing we don't do is African Americans, we don't drink enough water, fam. And he was talking about we die from heart disease, dehydration, diabetes. See, this is deeper than what we really think it is. And I just personally feel like it's no way this man could have been that healthy and being able to get a game to us, and he just disappeared.
Do you know why us as black people die from heart disease and have high blood pressure and things of that nature?
It's a choice.
It's poor eating habits for the most part.
First off, you as a black, you ain't even supposed to be eating milk. I mean, drinking milk. Milk isn't good for us.
What's
okay?
up,
You
Reggie?
need a lot of sunlight.
Hold on, gang.
You need a lot of sunlight as well. You're not supposed to put meat in your body. I'm not saying for you to do it, but it's good for us to be pescatarians because
the safest thing to do is supposed to be fish fresh out the ocean.
There you go.
And that's it.
Because if anything, you know that came straight out the water. You feel what I'm saying? But meat isn't supposed to go in your body, which is why I hear a lot of times, I hear some of my people that I help, they'll tell me they can't process or digest beef and things of that nature. And I'm like, well, you ain't supposed to be putting that in your body no ways, but still.
Pork is horrible for you, but fish is good for you. You need protein.
That's right.
Fish is good but it has to be fresh fish straight out of the ocean. It cannot be it has to be fresh.
Right. It can't be that farm raised.
Yeah, no farm raised. It has to be
none of that.
Fish. No farm. If it's farm raised, it's not good for you. It's chemicals in it.
Okay, and you know what? Y'all on to something, because think about this. The fish is the only thing that didn't have nothing come out as far as a disease. Y'all remember swine flu? That was the pig, right? Then you heard mad cow disease. Like then you heard the chicken flu, and Think about all the other products that we consume. If you notice, they never said nothing about fish, fam. Like it was always these diseases that came out that was other diseases. So what's y'all thoughts on that?
I'm telling you, I just said it.
We just told you. Why would
Fish
you
is
want to put that in your body?
the safest thing to eat is fish, fresh fish,
You
straight
shouldn't
out
be
the
putting
ocean.
that in your body.
When you
So-
go to the meat market, when you go to the store, you ask them, is this fish farm raised or is it fresh? Did it come
Fact.
from, where did it?
I
Then you
remember.
ask where.
Let me tell
You
y'all
have to
something.
ask. You have to ask where did it come from, because you have to look up your oceans that you're coming from. So if it's coming from a certain spot, you might not want to eat that. But if you know it's coming from this spot, you learn. You got to research, man.
Yeah, if
Fact.
you ain't catching
Fact.
it yourself too.
If
Let
you,
me tell you, I remember one time my grandma was telling me a story about this to answer your question too. My grandma told me a story about back in the day, the whites didn't allow black people to buy meats. It was too expensive and out of our pay range, right?
Facts.
And when the meats started going bad and started making them sick, they came up with cancer and diabetes and high blood pressure and heart disease. And then they started allowing us to buy it. Why? Because they're trying to kill you off anyway.
Okay, facts.
They allowed you to buy it now, which is why we're able to buy it now.
Hey,
So-
what's up? What's up, Ratchet? Can I get my shit out real quick, bro?
Go ahead, gang.
Hey, man, I ain't come to disrupt your channel or anything. I'm here to agree to disagree, man. But I just gotta comment on the young lady and yourself. I gotta ask y'all a question. I'm gonna first start off with the young lady up top. You said you were talking to King Von. How were you doing that?
I channeled him.
Okay. Did King Von ask you, well, if you coming up with this narrative,
Mhm.
you know, you kind of hurting his mom, you know, like the people that are mourning. So you have to come up with facts when you're saying stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, like his sons or anybody could one day wake up and watch this and be affected by it. So all I'm saying, not disagreeing with what you're saying or what you done,
Mhm.
but if you're gonna say something, you have to understand that it has to be facts, because one day his son is gonna watch this and be like, this lady, not saying you don't, but saying such as a queen or someone would come up here and say something, she would be like, well, damn, she's sitting there lying about my dad. And that's gonna hurt an effect of.
What are you disagreeing with, sir?
Right.
I'm disagreeing with the people who come on there saying they're talking to dead people and it's not adding up, because
Okay,
it's like the topic is hot.
okay, sir, calm down.
Which part isn't adding up? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It's
You
what's
trying
not
to say
adding up
people?
to me.
Are you trying to say people can't channel other people?
No, I'm saying you can do whatever you want to. And I'm a big fan of seeing a black man come up and motivate and doing what he got to do to make his money or whatever
Thank
you
you for
love
the
to do. You say
cash
you a
app,
journalist.
Tanya. Thank you, Tanya Green, for the
But my
cash app.
thing is, it's like I'm not into the deep thinking and talking to the dead. So I don't know what you talking to. I don't know you. So I can't
So why are you
deflect.
calling?
That's what
I'm
I'm
calling
trying to figure out.
because I'm saying if you're not telling the truth, it's gonna affect a young lady or a young man that's watching this one day. And it's like this nobody, this not making sense to me. This
Okay,
not
so
making sense to me.
that wasn't a question, but what's your question for me?
Okay, my question for you, Ratchet, is that you have this show, you have the right to do whatever you want to, say whatever you want to, and speak on whatever you want to. But at the same time, man, when you say, man, people watching me and stuff like that, this could be the vibes that have you to the point where you having to look out and look over your shoulder, because these vibes are coming to you, and a lot of them, not saying y'all not, are not making sense, and they
Just because
having
it
you
doesn't
looking
make
over your
sense to
shoulder.
you don't mean nothing.
I mean, but you don't have
I'm
to
out of
watch
here,
it if
man.
you
I'm
don't
not a
agree with
fan
it.
no more. I'm out of here, bro.
See, you were never a fan. If it's that easy for you to walk away, you were never a fan anyway. You
I'm
called up.
confused.
You
He's
called.
saying
You called in here with your
if
mind
I'm
made
not
up.
telling the
I'm
truth.
saying, what the hell? I thought we were having a positive talk. I don't think we were saying nothing negative.
That's fear mongering.
But right, I'm confused
I
because
thought we
you're
were
like,
having a
if
good
I'm not
dialogue.
telling
I
the
thought we
truth,
were all having good dialogue, and someone is. I'm not trying to interrupt your show, but yet you're interrupting the show.
right. And why would I get online anyways? I wouldn't. I mean, I don't know about nobody else, but I'm not getting online telling no lies about nothing because, again, just as Queen said, you think you can play in the spiritual realm and they don't bother you? Yeah, they do. They can walk the face of the earth as well, just as well as
Hey,
fiddle
read that
inside of a
comment. That comment says it all. Fish is the only thing you
period.
can eat raw with no
Real
issues.
talk. We can fiddle and
Sushi.
battle over there, and they do the
You
same
can
thing over
you can
here.
chop up some fish and just eat it. It might not be. You might not
Fact.
like it, but you can do it.
Speaking of that, that was something I wanted to say because y'all was talking about the meat and everything, and I feel like a lot of people don't understand. But it's like because they say eat certain meats for protein, but it's like if you think about it, for example, if you eat a steak or something, the only way you can get the protein out of it is to eat it completely raw or partially cooked. But it's not good to eat anything partially raw or raw at all because that can cause worms in your body. So when you're completely cooking it, what nutritional value does it have? It has none because it doesn't exist, and the protein that the animal has is coming from what it eats from the earth. So if you really want protein, then maybe you should actually pay attention to what it is that the animals eat. And not saying to go out and eat grass, but obviously vegetation from the earth. But these meats are cancerous, and I actually did some research on it myself a couple years back, like a year or two ago. And what I discovered is that these meats can take days to digest in your body. So a lot of people that even believe that they're fat, they're not actually fat. They're just carrying around like over 40 to 50 pounds of shit per se. And I don't know, I probably shouldn't have said that word, but my bad. But that's basically what I'm saying. So it's like a lot of us that are having issues, because I had some guy outside of being black try to tell me that black people are the highest rate for having like issues, like health issues and stuff. And the matter of the fact is, we like, it's not hereditary for us to have like high blood pressure and things like that. What's hereditary is our poor eating habits. So the habits that was passed down to us from slavery, that's what's hereditary, not certain diseases that are passed down to us. Because if you think about it, nobody can pass you along high blood pressure. So it's like, how do you get that? And they always tell you like, oh, it's related to like too much of a high salt intake or even high cholesterol, like that comes from like eating like a lot of greasy or oily foods and stuff like that. So a lot of people would find that if they just eliminate those certain things from their diet, that they would reverse the process of not only aging but even diseases as well. So it's like, we going to doctors, this is all a part of a bigger scheme that people are not understanding. It's like the same people that gave you the disease are the same ones that's selling you the cure, and it's not even the actual cure. It's like basically like a little temporary fix to mask. It's like just masking the symptoms. It's not actually healing or fixing you. And people don't understand that their bodies are so powerful. You can literally heal yourself. If you go to the doctor and they give you a sugar pill and say this sugar pill is going to cure cancer, your belief in that sugar pill, which is why things work the way that it does with religion and why people can say, oh, I'm prophesying the truth that I've seen. But if your belief in that sugar pill actually healing your body will actually cause your body to go into repair mode to heal itself, because you believe so much that sugar pill is going to heal your body.
That's part of the reason why they got Dr. Sebi out of here.
Exactly. And then not only that, if you understand, if my son had a headache and I gave him a sugar pill, right? So how do we know in our body, like if we take something that it cures? So how do you feel better off a sugar pill when you wanted a Tylenol, right? Because you believe. Exactly. It's mental. See, I tell him all. See, my son is I'm a professional. I was a professional football player, fam. So I'm gonna be real with you. I've been one of those guys that understand that football is 90% mental, 10% physical. But what I did was I put that in my life, though. You hear what I'm saying? I understood that life was 90% mental and 10% physical. So we have to understand in a mental state, in our mind, because I still have trouble. Like, you might have a tragedy or something going on in your life, bro. You might not know you got PTSD. You feel me? Post-traumatic stress syndrome. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the mental illness is real. And a lot of what we do, and we feel like, oh, we eat something, or we like, it ain't even the food. It's mental.
Yeah, if you believe it's going to kill you, your body will start to produce like things within itself to actually kill yourself, which is why people can die from like such rare diseases. Because like there's a condition, it's like something phobia. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like the fear of something. When you're so afraid of contracting or catching a certain disease, your body will actually start to produce it. And it can be the rarest disease, but it's because you're so fearful of catching it.
Talk to me, Nick. Talk to me, Nick.
What's up, brother? Look, check this out, man. I don't want to switch the subject matter up, but I heard y'all talking about the entertainers and the sacrifice and all that type of stuff. And this is what I say about that, because I notice a lot of entertainers do get on drugs and stuff like that. But a lot of these entertainers nowadays, bro, they be real sensitive, bro, in dealing and coping with success and fame. They become drug addicts. So sometimes I don't see that as like, as the reason why they end up dying. The reason they end up dying because they was drug addicts. I don't see it as a sacrifice or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? They got drug addicts all over the
Okay,
world. They might not be as rich as
okay.
Whitney Houston.
Let me talk to you then. All right, so that's kind of like what I said about the whole King Von or the matter of fact the FBG Duck situation. Matter of fact, no. Let me go to Zach TV. Let's go to Zach TV.
Yeah, thank you.
Zach TV was definitely killed over the Kanika Jenkins case.
Facts.
I watched that today.
He had the proof that he solved that case. And while he had the proof, he had it in his computer. He made a video saying he was going to drop the video. The woman, again, who warned him the first time, calls him again. And she tells him, do not drop the video. They're going to find you and they're going to kill you. She told him this time and time again. He got scared. He didn't drop the video. Someone broke into his house a week before he got killed, took his computer. And then he got killed in his car at a club, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. They lure him out to a club appearance and they got him in his car. And they made it look like it was just some street dudes who just ran up on him and killed him. But we all know, and Zach TV was good in the hood. He had no problems with the GDs, the BDs. He had no problems with nobody. Zach was good.
So you would say that was the higher ups?
Definitely, 100%. Okay, because if you knew about the Kanika Jenkins case, you would know about organ harvesting. You would know about what really happened to her.
Right. And around the same time that she killed a celebrity needed.
Okay. Well, let me speak on this part. I'm gonna just say this. You know, I'm gonna let y'all get back on whatever topic y'all was on. But I'm gonna say this, bro. When entertainers and rich people go through things, they quick to blame it on. You know what I'm saying? Like if a rich person lose their mama, they sacrifice them to the Illuminati. But let me lose my mama. She just died. You know what I'm saying? It's a double-edged sword for a lot of stuff, bro, because people be rich and entertainers. It's almost like, you know what I'm saying? People create false narratives just because these people are entertainers and they're rich and they're above them. He had to do that.
You got to look what happens after they claim you sacrificed somebody. What happens to you after that? Watch some people completely elevate their entire life into billionaire status.
Right.
I seen
because you sacrifice the most precious thing to you.
Could it be the attention that's drawn to him at that time though?
Come on, man.
You
think the government is going to allow you to become a billionaire if you, man? Come on, man.
That's what I was going to say. A lot of the times too, as well, sweetie, you can't keep your fame, especially if you like Beyonce, for example, and you just all over the place for nothing at all, baby. There's a price to pay for everything.
Yeah. Did y'all hear Jay-Z say, my nephew died in a car I bought? It was a Caprice, bro.
Do you know what you have to do to get on that movie screen?
Come on now. Listen, believe it or not, it's a lot that you have to do. So when you thinking people just talking about, oh well, you know, they might be what you call them, trafficking girls and doing this and doing that. No, when you seeing all these girls and stuff going missing, you think they just going missing, nobody ain't finding them. Come on. They ain't looking for them because they know what's going on.
There's a such thing called human trafficking, allegedly.
Yeah.
Such thing called organ trafficking.
Yeah, the organ trafficking. Think about these rich people that want to.
You need to learn when Kanika Jenkins was killed, there was also a celebrity who needed a kidney transplant.
That's what I
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? That's it.
And she was worth a lot of money.
Yeah. But these kids, all the missing kids is the same situation. They want their organs.
I mean, everybody, you know what I'm saying, gonna feel a certain way about a sub, you know, behind certain things. I look at Todd Bridges. Todd Bridges was one of the was a big celebrity at one time. He got on drugs, and you know what I'm saying?
Do you know that there's a such thing as human trafficking on the black market?
Facts.
Do you know what? Do you know how corrupt this world really is? Do you know what really goes on? I'm not talking about. See, let me talk. Give me the floor. There's a such thing as the internet. Okay, there's a such thing as the dark web, and then there's another layer. It's called the deep web. Be careful of either one of those two, because you gotta know your shit to even get on any of these things. Now the deep web is, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the dark web is, you know what I'm saying, if I'm not mistaken. The dark web is like where you get the drugs and guns and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
scamming.
And you can watch a little weird fetish
Mm-hmm.
porn and stuff like that, allegedly, and scamming and all type of other stuff, Bitcoin and all
Mm-hmm.
type of other stuff. All right, then you got the deep dark web. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you got human trafficking, and you're gonna see people murder people online allegedly, and you're gonna see a lot of gruesome things, people torturing people. You're gonna get into some stuff. And that's when you got the organ trafficking, the human that's where you got that
Yeah.
stuff at, and you
Yes.
selling people. And this
Yeah.
world is corrupt, and that's where, and
Nah,
that's who these people are.
Fact.
I wouldn't debate that they don't have a dark world. But the thing I'm gonna say,
No,
you
no,
can't relate.
hold on.
Yeah,
You can't.
go ahead.
What I'm telling you, no. Number one, you can't debate this.
Because that's real shit.
This is
Yeah, that's real
100.
shit.
This is 199% facts.
I got you on that part. I'll give you
Okay, so
that.
this exists, and I'm telling you, these people who are behind these hip hop Hollywood, these are the people who
Mhm.
control the world. This deep dark web, these people are
Only
controlling the world.
only thing I would say, you can't tie every celebrity debt to that.
Not every. We didn't say all of them. We didn't say every.
Exactly.
We didn't
Not
say
every.
everyone.
Okay, can we give them this though? So why is every celebrity accident, or overdose, or suicide?
On purpose.
It's like I said, there are a lot of drug heads in the entertainment game. Period.
But that's what they want you to believe. It's so easy. Like I said with Zach TV, it was so easy to say, okay, well, he was reporting on the hoods in Chicago and they kill everybody out there. So it was gangs. Not knowing what it really was, what it was behind. They
A lot
covered
of
it
these
up.
talking about be on drugs, they be done being clean. Real talk. Because I remember when I heard about DMX supposedly overdosing.
And he looked good last time we saw him with Snoop.
He was clean though. That's the thing. He was clean.
But all of a sudden he just relapsed. All of a sudden.
And he overdosed. Not even just that. As long as DMX been doing drugs, he ain't never been a overdose type guy. Now all of a sudden he overdosed. Come on now.
DMX, there's a lot of stuff that goes on, man. You can't just believe everything you see, and you can't believe everything you hear.
But like Kevin Hart, think about this though. When he had that car accident, see, that was what I just mentioned: an accident, an overdose, or a suicide. Kevin Hart's supposed to have died in that crash. You hear me?
But I bet he woke now.
Exactly.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? See, Ratchet, you on some shit. These niggas just flies. You hear me?
Tracy Morgan. I bet you woke now.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? That's what I'm speaking.
Sure was.
Yeah.
It sure was. And that's just like the movie Hostel. If you think people don't
that's the dark web. That's
right. If you think they don't really pay to torture people, you tripping.
Oh no, and they auction it. Okay, you okay, but the thing about the deep dark web is you can't pay with cash. This is untraceable, so you can never find these people. You can only pay with Bitcoin. That's the thing about it. Bitcoin is the only transaction that is untraceable. You can't trace a Bitcoin transaction. So when you pay but the quality of these videos, they're paying $4,000 to watch this video. In Bitcoin, they're paying $4,000 in Bitcoin, $5,000. Some people paying $10,000 worth of Bitcoin. And they're paying to watch their auction. They're trying to see, okay, what part of this body do you want me to take off first? They'll pay people. I'll send $1,000 for a leg. No. I'll send you $4,000 for an arm. And they're getting money for this. They're just chopping it. This is sick, twisted stuff that really goes on online.
Facts.
Dollar, real talk. They pay top.
Yeah, I could never say they don't have dog shit that happen in the industry, music industry, or entertainment field at all. But my point I was just trying to make was that you can't, sit up there and conspiracy theory every motherfucking murder to that, that level, because they do just have drug addicts. They do have regular life shit that happens.
We're about to cover the conspiracy theories, but that's what we have to do, man. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you another thing.
Hey, bro, can I say this to y'all though? To be honest with y'all, dog, I was you know what I'm saying, I've been blessed. Been an engineer. I have my master's degree from TCU, fam. So I want y'all to understand this. And this is just going back to the food shit. So not trying to change the narrative, but we have to understand. I had a client that basically she ate some pork. She was in Mexico. And but she had worms in her head, fam. And her daughter, bro, just literally went you know what I'm saying, school for trying to figure out how we can be able to keep this this, you know what I'm saying, these worms and this bad material in us. So I'm gonna be honest with you, fam. Like, to be at a point to where we have to understand that what we consume, the food we consume, how we consume it, what we consume, like. But this woman really went to school for literally, and it was a QA manager, a quality control manager, fam. And I really, that kind of sit, you know what I'm saying, deep with me, because at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying, you went to school because your mama consumed something that she got worms in her brain.
Probably the portion that happened to my mom also. She had a very bad headache at one point. And when she went to the doctor, they told her that they didn't use the word worms though. They used the words maggots. They said it was maggots that
we gotta get back. We gotta get back on subject.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, let me say this, Ratchet. I'm gonna ask the lady at the top. When did you realize that you had the gift to speak to the dead? At what age?
It was 11. My sister passed away.
Okay. And it just happened?
Well, it was actually before she passed away. I was just moving into my great grandmother's house. She had passed in her house. She passed the house down to my mama, and we moved in. And it was like everything that I had experienced prior to me moving in. But when I got there and I started moving in that night, it was like I started getting confirmation. I was scared at first, and I told my mom, but I knew right then. My grandma explained it to me because my grandma, like, she explained to me what was what, you know, to help me like get along with the process and understand my gifts and how to enhance them, you know, working with tools and being able to meditate and things of that nature. So yeah.
Okay. And when that gift came to you, did you hear their voice, or is it just something that you felt?
It's different for everybody, but I hear voices.
Oh, okay.
I could be right now in my room laying down in the bed with somebody and they'll start talking in my ear, or if I'm in bed, they start talking. And I have to tell them, look, you know, I'm going to bed. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. But I hear voices. They'll tell me I can hear them talking.
Wow.
I can't hear you.
I say, wow, that's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just, it's like, for the people that don't have that gift, you got to understand this. It's a hard concept to just, you know, grasp. And, you know, I believe they probably do have people that can talk to spirits and shit. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you know, and I heard the other guys say, like, you know, the fact that y'all could talk to these rappers and these entertainers and stuff like that never knew y'all ever a day in your life, and they just come to y'all, or y'all could whatever channel them in. That's, I don't know how you do that. Maybe you listen to his music a lot, or
that too,
you follow them or something. I don't know.
Look, it's the energy, baby. If you have positive energy, they know positive energy. You understand what I'm saying? So if your energy is high in the spirit realm and my energy is high here, I'm closer to communicate with them than you are. You understand what I'm saying? So I more than just celebrities. Those are the only two that has ever come to me. But I do communicate with my own people on a daily basis. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's not that I can't communicate with other people. I don't know what 3 rappers he was talking about at no club. I don't know what he's talking about. So I can't read on something I don't know what he's talking about. I have to know who I'm reading on first, because I don't just call on people.
So as a spiritual reader, can I ask you a question though? One thing I've noticed and I've learned in life though, and as a successful Black African-American man, God and the devil is on one shoulder. Like, and you got to know his voice though. See, if you don't know his voice, then you could be listening to the wrong voice. So I'm not saying you, like, you ain't gonna even stunt. You've been stern, you've been stiff. Like, I like your energy, I like how you coming. But what I'm saying is, me as a person, and I'm talking about myself, me as a person, I have struggled with knowing what voice I'm gonna listen to, but I understand Now that you know what, shit, you know what, it is God and the devil on one shoulder, and you got to know his voice. And if you can't figure out what God's voice is, and I'm talking about the universal God, I ain't talking about no religious spiritual shit. I'm talking about the universal God. I'm talking about the God in us.
Bro, well,
So
this is a long ass question.
no, I got you.
No, quick. I mean, let me say this real quick. I mean, that's your opinion, but God and the devil don't sit on the same shoulder. The first voice that you always hear is never your own thoughts. Those are never your own thoughts. It's your higher subconscious. Okay, so it's your spirit. It's your soul that you hear talking when you think it's just something is telling me to do this and do that. It's your higher subconscious. Okay, so that's what you're hearing. You ain't hearing. Sorry to tell you, the devil talking to you. No, you're not. You know what I'm saying? So it's like being, like I was explaining to the other guy, properly communicate. You can't understand and differentiate what it is that they're telling you. You might just, excuse my language, fuck up and trip along, and you don't know what the heck you're doing. So you got yourself into some shit because you don't know what you're listening to. You don't even know what they're telling you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
so is it
saying with the depression and schizophrenia and things of that? It's just a mind thing, man. Believe me when I tell you.
So is it a ritual or something that you have to
When I
do?
was a younger kid, that I was bipolar and schizophrenic. No, the fuck I'm not. Whole time I got spiritual gifts, but I know for the guy at the bottom that I want to tell you, I'm not the only person.
I don't know who you're speaking about, but I'm totally against anything the news puts out because the news is controlled by the government. If you didn't know that, everybody on
Facts, Ratchet.
Come on, big dog, you be too goddamn emotional. I mean, you invested. Come on, all right, calm down. All right, check it out. Something I'll tell you: all of the news reporters had the exact same script on 9/11.
There you go.
Every single news had the exact, I could pull it up. It's a compilation of all of them saying the exact same script on 9/11. All of the news reporters. You think the government didn't send it out? And if you look at 9/11 now, let me tell y'all something. There's a difference between something exploding and something imploding. Let me tell you the difference. If you watch a demolition and you see whenever they put the bombs in there to implode the building, it just goes down.
Right.
Just like that. If it explodes, it explodes like that. Imploding means the building just goes down like this. That means they had bombs already in there. So when the plane hit the thing, I'm gonna expose something for y'all that y'all probably don't know. Listen to me, follow me here. When the planes crashed or this and that. Check this out. This video you can't find on YouTube no more, so it's gonna sound like I'm capping. There were 7 people who came out with the same story that they were in simulator flights. They thought they were working for the government. They thought that they were in a simulator. You know how you got the things that make it looks real, like you're flying something in real life, the airplane simulators. They were doing this. And like I think 4 of them came out with the story. They told people, we thought we were in a simulator and we ended up hitting the towers. I swear to you, the story is true. They were like, we thought everyone, they thought they were flying this plane. It was like 7 people and they were really controlling this plane or whatever. I don't know how it went, but they were controlling this plane. It ends up hitting. All 7 of these people died of the exact same disease. All 7 of them died of the exact same disease. When the planes crashed, all of the news reporters had the exact same script. Whenever that plane hit that building should have just took a chunk out of the building. Let's just be real. It should have just took a chunk out of the building and it should have went on fire. That was it. When it hit, the entire thing comes down like this. The building next to it comes down like this. They imploded it because I'll tell you why. All of the documents that they had in the World Trade Center were going to expose the fact that George Bush took his ass over there for that oil.
Fucking with that what I was just.
You know what I'm saying? He took his ass over there acting like they had weapons of mass destruction that they never found. It was a personal vendetta he had with Saddam Hussein because of his daddy. Y'all got to do y'all research.
I believe in everything.
It was about oil. The whole thing, the whole war he created was all about oil because they controlled the world, all the most oil in the world over there. So he took his ass over there for that oil. But if all the documents and stuff were in the World Trade Center.
That's right. He didn't want them to find.
Let me say this, Ratchet. Look, check this out though. I see what you're saying. You know, it's a lot of great mysteries in the world, like the Bermuda Triangle. One of them, like nobody still don't know about that. So, like somebody having a gift that can read and talk to the dead, it's believable because it's a lot of shit that's unexplainable. But at the same time, um, you know, we don't know how this stuff, what I'm saying, comes about or whatnot. Damn, I just lost my train of thought. I was about to ask you something.
Well, I could
Oh
tell
yeah,
you.
yeah, I know what I wanted to ask you. Do you believe that a man landed on the moon?
No,
No.
it's never happened, sweetie.
It never happened.
I don't believe it. I don't believe a lot of things that go. That's what I'm saying. I don't believe in
And that's
religion. I don't
America.
believe in government. I don't believe in politics. I don't
Sometimes if
believe
you
in any
just
of
use
that
your
stuff.
own common sense, you can answer your own
Oh,
questions
right.
respectfully.
It never happened.
Can't they put Tupac in front of you and have a full live concert today?
It's facts.
Hell no.
Come on now, I seen
Come
it
on.
on stage. He
They
performed.
even have 7D holograms where you can actually touch it. It feels real. They actually did this experiment with kids to see how kids and adults interact with it with like certain animals,
And cloning people is a real thing.
That too.
Exactly.
We getting somewhere
That's why they show us all this
And
stuff.
let me ask you something. Do you
all
think
the
that,
time.
and if you think we're the only life form that's on the entire in the whole universe, you're telling me this universe is humongous.
Nope.
You're telling me there's nothing else out there.
Exactly.
Nothing else. There's-
So name me one clone right now that y'all know of. Gucci Man?
It's not even about.
Now,
You
It's
know
not
what?
even,
say that's your fault. Now, what made you say that?
Because I'm saying you said they do have clones on this earth. I want to know one.
But I wasn't gonna
I wasn't even talking about
say
celebrities.
that, but he is.
If you ask me, yeah, I would say he is. I actually seen an article that first came out before he came out the way that he is, and it said Gucci Mane died in jail, and I was like, what the hell is this?
But
and
if
I
you go
clicked on
online
it.
right now and look him up, it still says he's incarcerated.
When I tried to go back to this article, I couldn't find it no more. All of a sudden, Gucci Mane was out of jail, and now he's all skinny and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, okay, I know good and damn well I just seen this article that said this man just died in jail.
You might be able to change your looks, but you can't change a person's demeanor. You know what I'm saying? So you can make me famous, but that don't mean
He don't even rap the same. He don't even sound like
that's what I'm saying. Like I hear crazy stuff, and it's like, oh, well,
they show you how they do consciousness implants on people all the time.
Yeah, but and not trying to change the narrative, I want y'all to understand this. Like when they talk about the UFOs, don't think about like outer space shit. Think about unidentified flying objects, right?
Exactly.
It's the country, it's China, it's Russia, it's these people that got just as much money as we do, and that's creating technology that's able to shape shift in all this. What we think in America is happening. See, we don't understand what chemtrails is. You hear what I'm saying?
I know exactly what chemtrails is. I know what chemtrails are. I know exactly what you're talking about.
See what I'm saying? This shit get deeper than just, and I'm talking about weather. Like I ain't even got like when they wanna, if they wanna fuck up Haiti, they gonna send a hurricane at you, bro. They gonna do what they call geoengineering, fam. Geoengineering is basically you basically sending a hurricane and you creating a cloud, and you know it's gonna make it to Haiti. It's gonna make it to wherever it needs to go. See, this is war games, fam. This is the you know what I'm saying, war games of, or the what's the name of the Behold the Pale Horse? That's the name of the book. Behold the Pale Horse. Pimp C talked about it before he died. I need y'all to understand that. Or the Art of War. So two books. It's Art of War and Behold the Pale Horse.
I've read the Art of War. Talk to me, big dog. Talk to me.
I just got a. Oh, he's still talking. He's still talking. I just got a question. Like the guy that's up here in the top corner, he's real. You could tell he's real interested. My question is for you, Roger, because you can tell this is his topic. He's interested in this. You got these two ladies. They talking. They about the like. I just can't understand. Like you can tell he's excited about it. Like every time. Why do you have to be so like?
God, here we go.
You. I mean, yeah. Because if I'm
So you called in the middle of our good talk we were having to say that.
I'm.
Pack it up, sis.
So Ratchet, let me know what do I need to do on your channel. This your channel, your platform, Ratchet TV. You feel me? What do I need to do to make
I'm
people
getting an echo.
comfortable on your channel if I pop up on your channel?
Oh no, you good, bro. Right, man, come on, don't listen to that with that. Just man, we
Okay,
good,
now,
bro.
but I just want to make sure I'm respecting you and
Oh
your
man,
channel,
bro,
fam.
we good. Don't disregard any of that
You
shit
ain't
that you
say
hear them.
nothing.
Whenever they come
But
up here with that shit, just let them get it off, man. I don't worry about that.
okay, but then
We
too,
good.
you also got a person. Matter of fact, can I do this and I cash app her? The lady in the middle, if my vibe or how I am, I would cash app her to just let me know from what I've done tonight, what do she feel for me? Just so you can feel comfortable when I come on your
He
channel.
already told you.
Damn,
It
what
ain't
are you talking
nothing.
about? Listen to me. Listen to me. Don't listen to the comments. Don't read comments. Don't listen to. Hear me out. We good. Don't whatever that just was. This ain't that, and that ain't this. We good. You wouldn't be up on my panel if I didn't want you up here.
Yeah, facts. But
So
you called me
that's the.
Wishbone yesterday, so
Oh
I didn't
man,
know if you.
you know how I get. Man, that's one thing. See, when she called up here with that emotional shit, everybody know how I get down, man. Everybody know I like to fucking get my shit off every now and then.
Okay,
So,
for sure,
yeah,
for sure. So, like, long as I'm good with you, I just want to make sure I'm
you would
respecting your channel
man.
and
How many
everybody on
times
your
you
channel.
see me? How many people you see me pack up?
Yeah, on God, bro. I done
Okay,
seen you pack
you
up
been
a
up here
lot
for
of
a
people.
long ass time, and I ain't packed you up. So if I didn't want you up here, you would have been gone.
Facts.
So don't listen to none of that shit. See, that's how you interrupt the show. You just interrupted and give negative energy. You did not have to come in here with that.
That's called a distraction.
Yeah, exactly. We telling too much truth. So she, hey, I think you need to, man. Bye. I ain't got time to hear that.
But Ratchet, I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to see, like, okay, what she got to say. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to make sure that I'm presenting it right to you guys
Don't
and the
worry about.
platform.
You're up here, bro. Don't worry about it. What's
Okay,
good,
I'm
Josh?
thinking too deep. I'm thinking
Yeah.
too deep.
What's
I
good,
got
Josh?
you.
What's
What's
good, my
good, bro?
guy? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Talk to me, brother.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, talk to me.
Man, yeah, man, I'm just letting you know, man, I'm enjoying the show tonight, man. Y'all talk about some real stuff, man. But like just like everybody else on the panel and some people in the chat, man, I've been into this stuff, man, for like years, man, years on years on years. And I got like thousands of hours of studying this. But I deal with the real science behind this. You know what I'm saying? Because like you can just look at because a lot of our spirits gonna let us know when something ain't right if we ain't tuned. But there is an actual sciences behind this stuff that you can study and research to confirm what your intuition and spirit is telling you. Like get into gematria, the study of the numbers. And like a lot of these people y'all talk about, if y'all look into their numbers, like if you look into like the word sacrifice or the word overdose, they share the same numbers. So 9 times out of 10, I think it's like 113, 113. But anyway, like when you look it up, you hear anybody say the word overdose, 9 times out of 10, it's a sacrificial ritual. And the reason why they do that, especially to a lot of black entertainers, is because it's a humiliation ritual. It's like a lot of rituals be taken to one. It's just not a death thing. You know what I'm saying? Like they have humiliation rituals and all that type of stuff. So man, I just urge y'all and the people in the chat, man, to look into the real science like metaphysics and all this stuff. I promise you, man, once you see stuff confirmed, man, it's like on a whole different level, man. It's really like, God damn, this shit is really, you know what I'm saying? This shit really is really true. We speculate a lot on the theories, but a lot of this stuff ain't really theories. But a lot of people don't believe because they ain't got the real hardcore facts to back them. And a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people ain't just gonna believe somebody else's intuition. So that's why, like, I have an intuition too. But when I get to talking to people, I make sure I pull out the facts. 'Cause I don't want nobody to believe my relationship with the universe. So I try my best to pull out the facts and just show them, you know what I'm saying, what's really real and what's not. And then
Mm-hmm.
another thing, one more thing, I know I'm being long with it, but one more thing,
No,
man,
you good.
for the Christians, or the religious people, man, y'all got to stop being so judgmental, man, because to be honest with you, the way these morals and stuff that y'all claim to have or think y'all have, the Bible really don't promote those type of thoughts. The Bible tell you to study to show thyself approved. You know what I'm saying? Like all this, nowhere in the Bible does the Bible say anybody's going to heaven or hell. Like this, a lot people just don't know how to read these books and these doctrines that they subscribe to. So stop coming up here judging people. Stop being turned off by stuff just because you was trying to replace every explanation with the word God. You ask people what created this, they say God. You ask people how this happened, they say God. And what they end up doing is missing out on a real scientific facts to explain these things. So they end up teaching their kids God this, God that. And really, their kids ain't learning nothing. But just like somebody else said earlier, man, if y'all drinking, y'all eating the body and drinking the blood, then goddamn, that's a ritual too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The first sacrifice was Jesus. Jesus was a crucifixion. If you look up the word
Bring you right
crucifixion,
back up,
the
big dog. I'm bring
etymology,
you right back up.
if you look up the etymology of crucifixion, you know what I'm saying, you will see that it's the same shit. It's a play. It's a trick. It's a fix. You know what I'm saying? And Jesus was the first one of all them people that we talking about tonight. Jesus was the first one that they introduced their ritual with. So
That's
man, I ain't gonna
facts.
be too long with it, man.
That's
I ain't gonna be too
facts.
long with it.
Hey, I appreciate you, Josh.
You know,
No, it's just good stuff, man.
Say it again.
huh?
Oh no, I was gonna say just to point out
Nah,
something. Oh my bad. I don't even know who's supposed to be talking right now.
Josh, you still
nah, go
here?
ahead, go ahead. Yeah, I'm still
Okay.
here. You good?
Okay. What was you saying, sweetie?
No, I was just gonna say just to point out the etymology of the word Christian that a lot of people probably aren't aware of. But if you trace it back, it goes back to the word Cretan, and when you trace that back, it means stupid person. So a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people are
Oh,
running around calling themselves Christians, not
stupid
even knowing it.
person.
They're actually calling themselves a stupid person, and that's factual. You can go and look into that yourself.
Right.
Exactly. Then people don't even understand the Christians, and I ain't trying to I don't knock anybody religion, man, because the higher you evolve and the higher you elevate, you'll understand that the universe places the truth everywhere. So to knock a book, to knock something you can actually learn from is actually not smart. But if you really understand the history, not we ain't talking about no spooky, no anything. If you really understand the history aspect of what the Christians were, the Christians are a European, a white European military group that went to war with our ancestors, aka the Moors, that you want to call
You
them.
not
That
playing.
they went to war with us, eliminated us from Europe, and then by us calling ourselves Christians, that's really how they colonize and conquer you. Because you can't find the word Christian nowhere in the Bible.
That's why I mean stupid, because you got to be stupid to
Exactly.
not know.
To believe that. Mm-hmm.
It's
It,
like
it
if
But I
keep
I'm
you in
dropped
the
the
realm
gym
of
tonight.
it keep you in the realm of belief, man. Belief is cool, but you should also, the older you get, you know what I'm saying, you should want to be in the know. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's the same thing. It's the same thing as being 30 years old and thinking Santa Claus is really real. What's the
Hey,
difference?
I
Yep.
appreciate
They played
Tanya
us with
Green,
that too.
Tanya Green, the mama. Appreciate you for the cash app.
Can y'all
Anthony,
hear me?
appreciate you for the cash app.
that's facts though. Jesus is an imaginary
Can
friend.
y'all hear me?
Is
Yeah,
a
I hear
who?
you. Yes, we hear you. Yes, we hear you.
I'm sorry.
Yes, go ahead.
No, I'm just listening to him. Shit, he dropping some jewels. Shit, I'm listening to him.
What you got to say? I appreciate you, Josh, for calling in. Thank you.
Well,
Well, shit, touching on the topics, I've been looking up a lot of stuff, like just like not like that, but like how they stole that election from Trump because he was exposing a lot of shit, and they didn't want him to keep exposing them for the shit they doing behind closed doors.
Hey,
yep.
Wishbone, I didn't hang
He was
you up,
getting
So,
ready
Wishbone.
to expose a whole lot more.
Hey,
so you
Wishbone,
know,
you can call back in, brother. I wasn't hanging you up.
He
I
was
mean,
definitely.
I'm younger than all of y'all, but I am well aware of a lot of stuff that y'all talking about. It's a lot to that shit. That's why they talking about that rabbit hole. It really go deep,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
real deep.
Yeah. He was getting ready to expose
Yeah.
all of that. The
Hmm.
Hillary Clinton emails, the whole nine, all that
The
shit.
Bohemian
I was
Grove,
looking forward
All
to
that
Oh,
it.
the
shit.
Bohemian
dope.
Grove. The Bohemian
Trump
Grove.
didn't give a damn. He finna
Y'all
let
are not
everything loose.
y'all not up on the Bohemian Grove. The Bohemian Grove. Check that out because that's some deep.
And it's
Yeah,
local. Y'all know that.
Man,
yeah, Bohemian
that
Grove. Yeah.
Can't hear
It's
you, Ratchet.
local.
You can't hear me?
Man, y'all
I
go on YouTube. If y'all can hear me, when y'all get off Ratchet live, y'all make sure y'all go to YouTube and watch Fall Cabal. It's
oh
I
yeah,
seen
Fall
that. I seen that. 1 through 10.
CAPAL. I
Can y'all
think
hear
it's
me
I
like
now?
know that.
Can y'all hear me now?
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we
Okay,
can
all
hear
Yeah,
you.
right.
somebody fucking
My
up.
bad. I
What's
was
the
saying
name of it?
hold on. What are we talking about?
Fall
The Fall of the Cabal. CABAL.
Fall Cabal. FALLCABAL.
Okay. Fall Cabal.
CABAL.
But you
Fall
gotta
Cabal. It's
watch
like
it
a
from
10
one
part.
to ten.
Okay.
Watch the whole 1 through 10.
Yeah, the whole 1 through 10. The whole 1 through 10. Cause that's really what's going on, man. Like all this, like they want us to look at the Illuminati, like and not like that's why, like I was on this shit like when I was in high school, but man, like I started to realize, man, it was a play. That's why they put it out there like that because they want to introduce you to certain things to
Mm.
hide the real shit. Like the Illuminati ain't no real motherfucking secret society. That's why we know about it. If it was a secret sesame,
Mhm.
the real secret society, you don't
You
know
wouldn't know
about
about
it. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Ain't
See, you
no
got you got to know about
ain't
you got to know about the Rothschilds of the world and the
Mm-hmm.
Rockefellers of the
Yep.
world.
Yep.
If you don't know who those people
All of
are,
that
they're
The
the most
Pope,
those are the most
Queen
evil
Elizabeth.
people.
in the world.
They control the money.
yeah,
Yeah.
The Rothschilds, the
yeah.
Rockefellers, see, they create the
I'm
money.
telling you.
The
I don't
oil, all
know,
that shit. Yep.
Man,
man. Look,
the
if you
rabbit
don't
hole
know
gets
who, if you
so
don't know
deep,
who,
man. Like
if you don't know who David Rockefeller is, do your research. I'm
You need
telling
to,
y'all,
yeah.
I'm showing y'all how well diverse I am. See, I'm glad we did this. That now y'all know how credible my knowledge is right here in this little niche. I can do this. I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
real
some
talk.
knowledge. You got a lot of knowledge there, boy.
You
Not to
gotta
call
know
you a
who
boy,
it is.
but you do got a lot of knowledge. For
There a
real,
lot,
tonight really opened my eyes. I'm like, okay, Josh, it's real
a
smart.
lot of them
For real.
people dead too, though.
Mhm.
Yeah, a lot of
A
them.
lot, a lot of those people dead, man. Like it's a lot going on behind the scenes, man. Like I'm heavy into the politics and all this stuff, man. But it's a
A
lot of
lot,
stuff
a
going
lot, a
on
lot of
behind the
who people
scenes.
did.
A lot of those elite people that we talking about and stuff, man. That like this, like that whole virus thing. I ain't gonna say the words, but they'll shut you down quick for that. So don't say nothing about
Pandemic.
no shots and nothing like that. Make sure y'all say
Oh, I heard
jabs
this body
or shots.
hopping.
Don't say the
A
actual.
lot of those they want you to believe are dead. They're not. They're body snatching, sweetie.
Uh-huh.
They're not dead.
Yeah.
And another
The
thing that they do is
underground
they get
shit.
surgery
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
their
Them
face to
labs.
change their facial
Yeah.
features so that they don't
Ex-
look exactly the same.
exactly like that. There you go. Because y'all remember when Chad Hardwick and what's the girl Natalie the one that played in Baps. I
I
can't remember
don't
her
know.
name.
I don't know. I promise you, I don't know the
You know what I'm
name.
talking about, the heavy set with Natalie. I forget her last name. That's what they use their bodies for. When did you ever see them
Ain't
come
a movie
out?
called like Invasion of the Body Snatchers or something?
Yeah. When you
Hmm.
never heard them say that they had cancer. When? All of a sudden they just had it when they passed away?
That's how they hit you with nothing else like drugs or something. If you ain't known for doing something, and all of a sudden
Right.
you got some type of cancer or colon cancer or heart attack. Like, oh,
Right. But what no, I said that to say there's a set of whites right now using their bodies as
hmm
theirs, and they are right now are couple. The
they be
people
renting
that
our bodies out. That's what people don't understand.
yeah.
So when you seeing these people going missing, because I remember when I was younger, I would see a lot of posters like missing kids. Why are these people
Yeah,
never
let's speak
found?
on that. Yes, let's speak on the
Because
milk
it ain't
cartons
nobody
in
but
the
the higher
news.
elites that's doing it. You
Y'all know
can't
the
be
okay
found
milk.
for some shit.
I wouldn't be
You know what I'm
surprised
saying?
if that's why they pushing the vegan agenda to make us get our bodies healthy so they can come and snatch our bodies up.
That's why they're doing it. Why you think
Mm-hmm.
a lot of white
Y'all better
people
eat a
don't
The
eat
milk
cheeseburger. Let me
cartons,
stop
them
playing.
them kids on the back of the little on the little papers that come, the
yeah.
miscellaneous papers that come in your house. Monsters Inc. Y'all thought of Monsters Inc. Y'all know what that
Uh-huh.
is, right? Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know. We all this it's hidden in plain sight, like everybody said. It's hidden in plain sight, but you wouldn't think none of it unless you are awake or woken or awakening, however the hell you said.
Awake.
Y'all know what I mean. You know, like when everybody don't pay attention, but once you start paying attention and you look back at shit, it's like, wait a minute.
Well,
Where
look,
is
y'all.
all these kids going? Where is
I
all
think
these
I think
kids at?
I think we had a very very interesting conversation tonight.
Hmm.
I think so. I
Hmm.
want to do this again, and this is a good subject, and
Hmm.
I think we can create so much content off of this. So look, this is what I'm gonna do. Josh, I appreciate you for calling in, Brody. I don't know if he's still here, but appreciate you for calling in, Josh. I appreciate you for calling in too, sweetie. Hey,
I'm gone.
you know well, I appreciate you for calling in, but I want to talk to you. So look, I'm gonna pack this show up, but I want to holler at you. All right? I don't know if you hear me. IRE ear. Anyway, y'all, check this out, y'all, gang. I'm gonna be back tomorrow night, same time, same place. Y'all already know what it is. It's the king. Too loyal, non-tone bot, Ratchet TV. Hey, man, I'm out, gang.